buffer. It's time for the Anthony Gargano Show!
Good morning! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning! Happy Friday. What a day yesterday! Live from the Xfinity Den. That's right, on a football Friday and a Schwarber Friday. Schwarbombs? Oh my, that was just ridiculous last night. One of the epic performances that we'll ever see. Just amazing. Schwarbombs and bombshells with the Micah Parsons trade yesterday. So Parsons goes to Green Bay and the Cowboys limp into Philadelphia. Good luck with your two late number ones from Green Bay. Let's get to Kyle Schwarber because what we saw last night was epic. It was one of those moments, and Lord, did they need it, right? Like, it's 3-0 in the top of the first, and you're going, oh, what? Nola! Right? And then, thankfully, the Braves had another gas can on the hill, and it was feast time. So here's Schwarber, the big home run in the first that went 450 feet. The two-run shot in the fourth, 383 feet. The 3-run shot in the fifth, 378 feet. And the 3-run shot in the seventh, 407 feet to give him 9 ribbies. And it set up a dramatic moment in the bottom of the eighth where he could have been the first player to hit 5 home runs in a game in the history of Major League Baseball. 21 people have now done 4 after the Schwarber did it last night. He could have been the only one doing 5. And he had a position player on the hill. Brujan is on the hill. And he gave the cookie. Oh, no. Oh, he gave him the cookie. It was like softball. And he just popped it up, man. And he was so mad. Oh, it was right there. And it's funny. You're watching him pitch, and I'm going, man, I mean, he could do it. Like, he's going to do it. And you could see, like, he was measuring it up. It was almost like home run derby off of Brujan. Oh, and he just popped it up. What a night, though. Incredible night in a desperate situation. Desperately needed to pop up, and they needed something big, all right, to kind of jolt them out of the 3-day visit to hell. And that was it. 19 runs, VG. You were in the house. Oof. Describe the electricity that you saw.
Dude, it was like pure dread. First inning. Nola's got command issues. They're getting some cheap hits off him. Like, every hit they got was not even in the zone. So everyone's like, oh, here we go. Booze happened a little bit. And then he tees off. And then the mood changes subtly, dude. Just him hitting that changes the whole mood.
Yeah, well, then they wound up putting up 5 spots. Yes. And then it was like,
Nola settled down. We even one hit after that. I know you're not going to love it, but he did what we need him to do. And, dude, I said they put up an 8-spot last night. It was great. Nagandi's back. He's on Twitter last night. Everyone's happy again. I feel good. It was just – No, it was – take those 3 games out, and this is just what – the city needed this more than the team did, I think. I know the team – they got their issues with Citi Field. But when they're home, they feel – I don't feel like they were as rocked as the fan base was rocked from that series. And – we got what we needed last night on a beautiful night. Jerry Jones making stupid moves.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Bonehead, and then you got the boys are back. Bashing. Kepler's going yard.
We'll get to that in a minute.
Bader's 4 for 5.
Oh, he had the triple too. Yeah. He had a double, single, double, triple.
You got to. I think at this point, Castellanos got to ride the bench for a while, man.
Yeah, the Bader. I told you I like the Bader.
Bader right field is just. I don't know.
You platoon Casti and Kepler.
Yeah. That's what's going to be. Yeah. And Kepler's, he's hitting the ball well the last 3 weeks.
Dude, and give Topper credit because that's a Topper thing. Topper stuck with him.
Yeah.
Much to everybody's dismay.
To burn his house down.
Yeah. And look what happened. But I will tell you, though, it was I love it. I take less big picture because it's Cal Quantrill on the mound, right? He stinks. Like, gonna be real. Like, do that against a really good pitcher, and then I'll feel a lot better. But I throw that out. And
don't go towards Crow's budget on us.
Get out of here. No, but I throw that out, and I go, it was one of those nights that you'll always remember. I mean, Kyle Schwarber hitting 4 bombs.
Well, dude, it put me in perspective because Schmitty's Wrigley, like, we were young. I kind of remember, but we've heard about the lure of it all these years. And then this is the prime of us. We'll never forget this. People, we talk about this for 30 years, 40 years now.
Yeah. It's exactly because it's funny. I was brought it up about the Schmitty, that was Wrigley Field. The wind was blowing out. I remember watching the game as a little boy.
How about him? He called in a post game last night.
Yeah, it was cool.
He said if he could have any swing in baseball,
it would be Schwarber's.
Yeah,
I mean, I could totally see it. And he hits like mammoth Ruthian shots. Like the one in the first inning was unbelievable. That would have landed in center city,
dude. And the last one, because I'm right down the first baseline, and he smashed that sign. They were all like, everyone was hitting upper deckers last night.
Yeah. No, it was BP against the Braves.
It almost felt like the opposite. Like, I know Quantrill stinks, but it's almost like, because they were hitting the relievers too. It was like they had a book on the Braves squad.
Yeah, they're not. That's not a lights out pad. You know what I mean? So
no, I know that's why that's part of why the Braves stink.
But it was one of those deals where, to me, it was a night to remember. It was Saquon Barkley going for 255, right?
100%.
It was one of those great nights, and you need nights like that, and especially after what transpired in New York, right? Like that you needed. Like, you need to feel good. And that's all you're looking to do between now and the playoffs is, you can't go into a tailspin. That's the thing that I was afraid of.
Yeah, this was like a nice palate cleanser after that.
Yeah, totally.
Game. Now we can focus. And I mean, we don't have our stopper. Maybe we got to rely on Schwarber to be the stopper. I mean, he's got to if they go into a tailspin, he's got to have a 4 home run game.
Yeah, well, it is interesting
the Mets lose.
Yeah. It is interesting that they were how things happen in bunches in baseball. Like, you'll see like no hitters, and there's a bunch of no hitters. It's the third 4 home run game of the season.
I know, that's
Suarez did it. Kurtz, the kid from Lancaster, for Oakland, he did it, and now Kyle. It's really cool, man.
It was
awesome
crazy.
Stuff.
21 people have done it. 4 of them are Phillies. It's like 20% of them.
Yeah,
that's a good show.
Who was it? Schmitty, Schwarber.
Eddie Delahanty in 1896.
And Chuck Klein. Yeah, that's fantastic.
And it looked great with those uniforms. It was a packed house because, it's Star Wars bobblehead night. So Darth Vader, it was packed last night. So
Yeah, they had the stormtroopers guarding the entrance to the clubhouse.
Running around,
man.
Darth Vader,
Pretty cool.
The whole thing. Yeah, it was the vibe down there
For
was
the
great.
sci-fi fans, it was pretty cool.
Is that cool? No, I don't care.
Well, it's just
I just got a bunch of stuff.
They would put
I'm not into that.
on the screen. They would put up like who was batting when it was the Braves. I guess behind it was like evil Death Star scenery. And my buddy's a big Star Wars. He's like, oh, that's cool. They put the evil Death Star thing behind the Braves players.
Yeah,
I was like,
The graphics
I was like, I
cool.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, listen, what a night. What a great night. Fightings come back, and that was, Schwarber, wow. We were talking about it last night.
$50 million a year to sign this guy.
It's funny. I was talking about that last night with my buddy Vinny, and I go, what do you do? Like, for us, you go, sign him.
Right.
But if you're the Phillies and you go, you're 30, you're going to be at the end of the contract. If it's 4 years, you're going to be 36.
Yeah.
Right? 37.
32 is not ancient in baseball.
No, but when's he turn 33?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All he needs is a swing. He doesn't
no, I'm with you.
My drawback is they have so many other holes.
Well, but it's also like, how much you're going to spend on the same team, right? Like, because you spend all that, and God forbid they don't win, you're going to have to make massive changes.
Yeah, and JT's going to be $20 million.
I know.
They need at least one more outfielder.
I know. Yeah, and third base.
Well, he wants to spend stupid money.
Yeah.
Do it, John.
Yeah.
Do it, John.
Hey, listen, who cares?
Yeah.
It's not, I always say, again, it's not our money. So
It's almost like it's his dad's money, too. He's just, it's a cigar company. Spend it.
Cigar. All right, now to the news that rocked the NFL yesterday. Amazing. It was about 4:30 yesterday afternoon when the Shefty bomb, there's bombs everywhere, Schwarber bombs and Shefty bombs, and the Shefty bomb hits, and it's, hey, the Cowboys have traded Micah Parsons to the Packers.
I had to look to make sure it wasn't like a fake account. And I was like, this can't be happening.
I'm stunned. I mean,
it was like trading LT back in the day. Like, who would even fathom doing that?
Dude, it's unbelievable. Now, we have a tie to his agency,
yes.
right? And I had heard that things were really not going well, and when I said there's no way he's playing, in the opener, and then it just comes out, man, and Jerry just trades him. and look, it's a horrible trade for the Cowboys. I don't care two number ones. They're going to be late ones.
And they wanted to strengthen their run defense. The guy they got, I guess,
Kenny Clark.
PFF ranks him. He's a better pass rusher, I guess.
Kenny Clark
is run defender.
I mean, there's a tree right there, and it's the Kenny Clark tree.
Clark tree.
I mean, there's a lot of guys like that. I mean, he's not a bad player, but
he's fine.
You're whatever. The problem is you're trading Micah Parsons. Now, you could argue that he's not a $47 million player, right? Like that. Like the deal itself is unbelievable that he got that much. But the Packers.
I saw a stat. Like, I guess Jones bought the team for $140 million, and Micah got $188 million. That's probably sticking in Jones' crawl.
Yeah.
He's like, I bought a whole team for $140 million.
They got one player. You want one? You want when I paid for the Cowboys?
Dude, this quote, like, what world is he? We can win more without Micah than had we signed him.
Well, it's sour. The whole thing is sour grape. You heard him. I got no ill will.
Yeah.
There's no acrimony towards Micah. Right? There's none of that. He is so bad. It's the greatest. And here, the best of it all is they have to come limping in Micah-less into Lincoln Financial Field, and the story surrounding him is going to be the big trade. Will overshadow all of it. Prescott coming back, Pickens, all this stuff is the big trade of Micah Parsons. How do you think that goes in the locker room? How do you think if you're CeeDee Lamb, you go, these motherfathers, jeez, like
even Schottenheimer's got to be. Like, what did I get into?
You're killing us. You're getting rid of our best player. What's wrong with you, old man?
And like, haven't the Packers the last 3 runs the Cowboys have in the playoffs? Have they lost to the Packers every time?
No, the Packers are their daddy.
Right. So why would you trade them?
No, that was the thing that I was stunned by. Is the only team other than the NFC East would be the Packers.
Yeah.
Maybe the Niners, but like
I feel like they punch them out of the playoffs every time.
Yeah, like why would you trade him in conference? That's stupid.
He's out of his mind, but I love it. I am so here for it.
And they play each other this year. Like, why would you?
Yeah, like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, like why would you? If you're the Cowboys, why would you?
Over under a Michael Parsons sack game.
Oh my God,
4.5.
Dak coming for you, Dak. I mean, I just don't.
He talks with a southern accent too now.
Yeah, everyone's got a southern accent.
I thought he's from Harrisburg. Now
I'm coming for you, Dak.
Yeah. Coming for you, Dak. You don't throw him to the you don't trade him to the AFC.
Yeah, throw him to the Steelers or the Ravens would love to have him.
Right. Like especially you're going to trade him for nobody who's good, nobody who's mediocre or worse is going to trade for him.
Right.
So you know that your picks that you're going to get are going to be later round picks.
Yeah.
And that's why you had to hold out for 3.
And he said,
if you got 3, I go, all right. 2.
Do you even want 3 of those picks? Like a 3?
Well,
20 to 25?
3 ones is a lot of value. I get 3 ones. It's a lot of value.
I don't know. It doesn't excite me if you got one of the top 2 defensive players on the world.
A couple things. One, at the end of the third year, I don't know how good they could have a drop off. I mean, who knows? I have assets. 3 1s are major assets. I would do that in a second. The 3 1s. And again,
if you were the Eagles, would you have done the two 1s and
no, you can't afford to pay him.
No,
you can't afford to pay him. Yeah, there's no way in the world you could pay him. You got to do
Jalen.
You got too many guys that you're going to have to pay coming up. So you can't afford it. You can't afford 8 more big ticket guys. Not with your own, because you want to sign your own guys.
Yeah.
You know.
I hear you.
And look, Mike is great, but Mike could play last year.
Yeah.
How relevant were they? I mean, you know, and I love Micah.
Caller makes a point.
You know, I love Micah, but man, the NFL is unbelievable, man. It just it captured the whole day.
Dude, is he like when he says we're a soap opera 365?
He loves it.
He loves this. And at the podium, he just loves the attention. He loves the questions. I don't think he cares at all about winning and losing at this point.
Next week we're going to visit from our sister station in Dallas.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Curious to see what they feel down there.
So my heart goes out to them.
Oh, it's brutal.
I mean, they lost Luka and Micah
in
the same year. Oh my God.
That'd be like us losing, I don't know, Jalen Carter and Maxey. Same.
Yeah, I mean, that's unreal.
Yeah. Or
Embiid in his prime. Like, Luka in his prime is Embiid in his prime. Luka Doncic. He's not even, he's a great player. Are you kidding me? Yeah. They lost Luka Doncic and Micah Parsons. If I was a Dallas sports fan, I would be out of my mind today.
I hope they are, because as a Philly sports fan, I want them to be crazy down there.
Yeah, no sympathy for them. Zero sympathy for them. Would they have sympathy for us? No.
Oh, dude,
they'd be laughing.
It's not sympathy. I look at it like, what if we were in their shoes?
Well, we're not, so we don't have to look at it that way.
Well, no, but I'm not saying I'd be an asshole.
I know.
I'm just saying, like, you look at it as a sportsman, you look at it and go, hey, what if we had lost those 2 epic players?
Oh, it'd be horrible.
What would that be like?
Yeah, it would suck.
I mean, are you kidding me? Like, that's unbelievable to lose Micah Parsons and Luka Doncic in the same calendar year.
Yeah, it's a blow. It's a major blow to them. It stinks.
And the GMs still have their jobs.
We would be protesting down there.
It could never happen here.
Pitchforks and
torches,
man.
Yeah. Especially if you've got the drought of winning and relevancy, and you got a stud like that, the city would not handle that at all.
No, that you're trading the stud. You know what that was? That was Barkley. That was a Barkley trade.
Yeah.
Right? That was, think about the trades where the Phillies traded Schilling for nobody, right? Like, those were like the ugly trades.
No, nothing like this. This almost, it feels like when we lost Reggie to free agency.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of feels like.
Very similar.
Yeah. Packers
well,
are the
Charles
beneficiary.
Barkley's a Hall of Famer too, so.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like that, you could feel that was winding down, the relationship, and you saw it coming. It's just
I don't know. That was a horrible trade. I remember being despondent when they traded Barkley. Like,
yeah, because you got Hornacek and junk.
Well, no, I don't want to trade him. You never win when you trade the best player, unless it's a Herschel Walker, and they're making it so ridiculously one-sided with draft picks.
He compared this trade to Herschel Walker.
I know he did, and he's wrong.
He had like 6. They got 6 draft picks.
I know. He's completely wrong. He's crazy. He's absolutely crazy.
He should just have a full season reality
But thank God
he's alive and well and doing his thing.
He's running that franchise because they're just irrelevant. All right, coming up, I cannot wait to talk to him for perspective on it all. Fran Duffy, Franny Films, is going to join us today. Cannot wait for that. We'll talk to TV Todd. We'll talk to Baldy.
I can't wait to hear what Baldy's got to say about this.
He's in Costa Rica, Baldy. So we'll go down.
He's got Wi-Fi. We've checked. He's got functioning Wi-Fi.
He told me he's good.
All right.
Yeah, he's good. I talked. Yeah, he's good. He's
got a little satellite he's holding up.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. He's all good. Danny D, the brain later on. So we got to give you college football plays.
Is Danny D popping in, or is he on the road?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. If he's in, we'll pop some beers. It's Labor Day weekend in Philadelphia.
And the weather's
We are now
perfect.
inside a week until the opener. This is going to be epic, right? Our boy West Virginia Rick is in the house. Good to have you, Ricky.
What's up, Rick?
One of my longtime friends from the radio days would come to remotes and hang out. So you guys in the chat,
Dude,
watching.
I ran into Big Farts Jones last night.
Dude, I saw the picture.
Ran into Fartsy.
How fantastic was that? Hanging with Fartsy.
Ah, dude.
Yeah.
Solid, dude.
He looks like a solid dude. So anybody, ever wants to come and hang out with us, doors open. All right. We got jerky in the cabinets.
We're loaded with jerky.
Well,
Jerky's falling out of
we're kind of
Anthony's
getting towards
pockets.
the end of it.
Oh my God.
It's like a 2-month supply. It's going to be gone in a week
It's
here.
already kind of gone.
Yeah, we've the whole place is jerky.
Yeah,
I never even ate it until recent. I'm like, man, this is unbelievable. Felon, the righteous felon.
The righteous felon. It's
They
good
are-
stuff, man.
Listen, I've had it like before,
Yeah.
milk gives out, and it was like, all right, the righteous felon. Oh my God,
Beats any other jerky out there.
it's
Seriously
so
does.
good.
It's so good.
Really good, and I like protein,
You
man.
got a Gargano summer shirt on?
Look
What
at this,
is this?
baby.
A Vieste? Gargano summer. Would you get this made when you're in Italy, or they just sell it because
No,
it's
no.
the province area?
It's called the Gargano Peninsula.
Right.
So it's the region. So they have shirts, Gargano everything. So my wife loaded up on it, right? Gargano. So it's like they have a Gargano summer.
Man, like
Return to Gargano, like all this stuff. It's crazy.
bro. Jamie, you see this? He goes to Italy, comes home with Gargano summer shirts.
I thought it was Hollister.
It does look like a Hollister. It does look like a Hollister.
It does look like Hollister.
Yeah. They have Gargano everything over there. It's nuts. It's nuts.
My mom's in Naples.
Yeah, I got spots for her to go to. All right.
Food's no good so far.
Your mom's still out on the food in South Italy?
What?
Where does she eat here? Is she like a
picky
Olive
here?
Garden here?
Come on.
Bertucci's.
Venice, no good food.
Florence and Venice, no good food. She's looking,
Oh,
she's looking for a
Eileen.
Roy Rogers.
She's got to be a picky eater or something.
Eileen. All right.
She's looking for
Jamie,
chicken parm. She can't find any chicken parm.
Jamie,
over
come here, Jamie. Jamie, come here. Let's talk about Ford. Look at that. Let's talk about Ford, baby. Ford F-150. How about the Explorer? America's all-time best-selling SUV, legacy, family trust, and performance. Offers 3-row seating, up to 7 passengers. Great for families and road trips. I got to get this.
yeah, you would look good in an Explorer.
Well, only because of all the
Yeah.
equipment.
You're an explorer, man.
He is an Explorer guy.
Yeah, all the equipment everywhere. Comes with a choice of 3 powertrains, including hybrid for better fuel economy. Available 3.0 EcoBoost V6 kicks it up to 400 horsepower in the ST trim. The hybrid model offers 500 miles of driving range, a great balance of power and economy. All right, they got everything, man. High-tech feel, a great driving experience, terrain management system. You got modes like snow, sand, tow haul. How about that? You got 87.8 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats folded down.
That sounds like a
87
lot.
cubic feet.
Cubic feet, we're talking.
Dude,
That's good for like
that's a lot of
a
space.
good Costco run. Load it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. That's
Yeah,
my
you need
that's
one
my
of these.
world.
Yeah.
Oh God. I got home last night and I'm like, there was just boxes and it's just a lot. All right. Cardboard everywhere, like Amazon just comes.
You got trucks.
Oh my God. It's built for families, but ready for adventure. A true do-it-all SUV. For more information, visit your local Ford store. And let's talk about Rothman Orthopedics. Oh, yeah. Talk about getting you back to what you're doing, what you love this fall. Listen, fall's a beautiful time. I thought this weather is amazing. It's all
This
autumnal
is
already.
the best August we've ever had. I think.
It really is. I think you're right. So whether you're outside and you're jogging, right? You're playing ball with the kids, little driveway hoops, whatever it is, it's tough when your body doesn't cooperate, and that's where Rothman Orthopedics comes in. From aches and pains after a pickup game to all the injuries flaring up during your fall adventures, Rothman's team of experts is here to help. Evidence-based care, a commitment to restoring your mobility. They'll get you back out there stronger than ever. Don't let pain put your summer on pause or you fall. Visit RothmanOrtho.com/PHLY to book your appointment today. Get back to doing what you love. Pain-free. Rothman Orthopedics, giving you back to your fall game is their mission. All right, let's go to the Xfinity guest line. Here he is, Franny Films.
They do not crave food nor drink for nourishment, for they exist solely on the glow of the all 22 monitors. They are the Leatherheads, and he is Franny Films.
Films! What's up,
Good
brother?
afternoon, guys. So our first football weekend, full slate, Saturday games. We got a big trade in the NFC East. We got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, my God. All right, well, let's start with the headline. And the headline is Jerry is wacko. So can you believe it? When it came down, what were you thinking right away?
I mean, first of all, I didn't really think that this. I didn't think that this was like a real chance of happening until like middle of the day yesterday. We just finished our PHLY Eagles show, and Jamie walked through and said, "Did you guys see the report from Schefter just a few minutes ago?" And it said like the Cowboys are listening to offers, and I was like, "All right, it's going to happen." And we talked initially Green Bay Packers right away because that was kind of the scuttlebutt. That was the team that had been kind of thrown around in media reports from respected people, and even talking with people behind the scenes. Oh, there's only a couple teams that would feel motivated to give up huge draft capital on the eve of the season to push their chips all in and have the cap flexibility to be able to give him that kind of a contract. So, it's a great move for Green Bay. There is just no justification on Dallas's end to make this deal, much less right now. Like that's the thing. All of the Any kind of transaction that happens in football, I usually try and look at it from both ends. All right, well, there's a reason why you would make this trade. There's a reason why you would let this guy leave. There's a reason why. There's nothing that can justify this from Dallas's end. Because even if you say, oh, they didn't want to commit to Micah Parsons, they didn't really trust giving him all that money, then trading him right now on the eve of the season is the worst possible time to trade him. If you felt this way 4 months ago, you trade him leading into the draft. You trade him for the 8th overall pick. You trade him for something where now you're getting 2 picks in the high 20s over the next 2 years.
Exactly.
And Kenny Clark, who's a nice player, but there's no way you're going to offset the value that you lose with a Micah Parsons.
Oh, I'm so with you, Franny. It's the same thing. Like it made their whole strategy was nonsense. First of all, you should already know who you're going to sign. Like the Eagles already know that, all right, we're going to sign Carter. We hope, right? Like we think, as long as everything's cool, right? He's a guy we're going to invest in. Q's a guy we're going to invest in. Cooper's a guy we're going to invest in, right? Like the guys that you're going to, probably Nolan, right? Like the guys that you're going to wind up investing in. How in the world did you not budget for Micah Parsons in the first place? And if you had done it a year ago, you've been signed. He wouldn't have got anywhere near this amount.
And there's no way that there was a discussion that was had in that building, in that front office, where it was like, hey, you know what, like we don't trust Micah enough to give him the contract that's going to break the bank and reset the market. Because there's no reality where the contract that he got was not going to reset that market. He could have shown up to the first day of training camp, walked out of the field and torn his ACL on the first warm-up drill. And he was still getting that contract when this rookie deal expired. Like he is that level of talent. I saw something on social media. I forget who put it out there, so I apologize for not citing the source. But he is the first player in the history of the league to make it to a Pro Bowl in his first 4 seasons and then play his 5th season for a different club. You don't see, especially at a position like pass rusher, guys change teams in the prime of their career. 26 years old. This is not a 30-year-old or a 28-year-old. This is a guy that's still in the prime of his career.
Rusher.
Crazy. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Oh, my God. So, all right, let's look at it from the flip side of the coin. Let's look at it from the Packers. And the Packers go get Reggie White 2.0. Like, it was that kind of seismic kind of move for them.
Yeah, and we did an exercise on the Eagles show earlier this offseason where we basically the three of us drafted one player from each of the 32 teams and made a roster. And when you get to the Green Bay Packers, I'm going through that roster. I'm like, yeah, like this guy's good, this guy's good, this guy's pretty good, this is a solid player. They had a lot of solid players, a lot of B players, but they didn't have like that star player. The guy that honestly like the biggest in terms of like where they are in the pecking order that I felt best about was Matt LaFleur, right? Their head coach, where it's like, man, like, all right, you feel good about what he has done because they don't have that star power.
No, you're right. They have a lot of really good players, like good players, solid players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're surrounded by that level of talent. So being able to drop a Micah Parsons in there, that is definitely huge for that team. I think that they are now, that is the prime competitor, certainly for the Eagles in the NFC.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I like them going in because I'm a Matthew Golden fan. I think he's going to have a big impact on that receiving core because he's your first real legit potential number one. And I think that'll help. I think Jordan Love healthy is a much better quarterback. I don't think people don't like Jordan Love for some reason. I guess, they look at him, they think he's just a mediocre quarterback. I think he's very good if he's healthy.
Yeah, to me, he's a top 10 quarterback in football. So we joke about that. Our diehards in the chat give me grief about that. Really, anytime the Eagles prepare to play the Green Bay Packers, I will sing his praises. So I do think that Jordan Love is one of the better quarterbacks in football.
You and I see things. It's hysterical because they get on me for the same thing. That and Herbert, they rip me for Herbert and Love.
Yeah, I mean the guy was hurt all year last year. He's a very talented player.
So you guys both think that this jumps the Packers ahead of the Lions as far as NFC competition?
Yeah. I do.
VG, we did an exercise yesterday on the show where we kind of drafted, myself, Bo, and EJ, we drafted the each team going around the league looking at the win-loss over-unders, and I actually took the Lions under 10.5 here this year. I think that there's a chance that they could fall off. Now, I don't feel great about that. It wasn't my first or second round pick, but I do think there's a chance that Detroit could slide a little bit here this year.
It's because of their own line. I mean, like when you lose your all world center, right? Like the Ragnall's a big piece. Like, that's a big piece, man.
I will say Vegas has adjusted their lines as of yesterday. The Packers have jumped. The Niners were third for NFC odds, and now the Packers are third.
I'm not a big Niners believer.
I don't understand the Niners love.
They have an easy schedule.
The Niners love comes from that schedule. They have the.
Oh, we got Franny's muted. We all right?
Yeah, that comes from that schedule. That is the easiest schedule in football.
1 second, Fran. We're not hearing you. All right, we got it now. Frank, you want to try?
That 49ers schedule, the softest in football. So I think that's where a lot of that love for the 49ers comes.
You believe him? I just told you that.
Yeah, I believe Franny.
Yeah. I just told you the same thing.
I know. Franny told us.
Yeah.
I second source everything.
Yeah.
Can't just take the first source. Come on, bro. Come on, dude.
I'm blown away. And let me ask you a question. If you were the Cowboys and this was going on, right? So you hold on to them at least through the deadline, up until the deadline, because at some point there's going to be either desperation moves from Micah's camp, because is Micah really going to sit out the year? Like you really, especially when you're going, I own your rights for the next 3 years. I could tab you, I could tack you.
Yeah, I think that it certainly seems like it reached a point where it got personal on Micah's end. And then when that happened, I think then it became personal on Jerry's end, because Jerry Jones and the Cowboys, they have a way of doing business. And that's why, honestly, I applaud Micah Parsons and his camp. You talk about David Mulugeta and Andre Odom and those guys that are doing that work on that side for Micah Parsons, because look, this is the way that you negotiate. This is not the way you negotiate with with players in 2025. Like getting a deal done on a napkin with Micah Parsons in April without your agent present. Sorry, like this might have worked in 1990 when they were competing for Super Bowls. That doesn't work now in today's game. And so I applaud them for saying, hey, you know what? Like, no, we're going to play the game by our rules. So you think you have leverage, you don't have leverage. And so look, it certainly crossed a point of no return, and that's why Dallas was open to making this move. But it's just funny that now you're starting to see some of this stuff kind of leak out through insiders and through reporters. Oh, well, you know what? They weren't sure if they wanted to commit. If that's the case, then this is the worst time to make this move. It really does not make a ton of sense, no matter how you slice.
I didn't understand it one bit, Franny. Didn't understand it one bit. All right. We got a big college football weekend ahead of us.
Oh, can I just ask him one more thing before we get to college? Because I hear you got big love for Willie Lampkin.
Yes.
The offensive lineman the Eagles claim. Can you just give us a little of your Lampkin love?
Yeah, I mean, this was a guy that was honestly like one of the smallest offensive linemen I've ever evaluated. You're talking about true outlier, like under 5'11", under 280 pounds. And so when I watch him, I'm like, all right, like this guy's going to get overwhelmed. And I never really saw that as an issue during his time at North Carolina. Now, the problem was he doesn't get invited to the combine, which is fine. That's not a disqualifier. But when he goes to his pro day, he didn't test well. It was a bad day of testing. So you can't be really small and then test really poorly, even though on film, he looks like a great athlete. This guy gets out in space. He's able to latch on and match linebackers and get those guys to the ground. He finishes extremely well. He went to the Senior Bowl as one of the best offensive linemen down there. He's just really, really small and then didn't test well. And it's just very tough to justify that if you're going to draft that guy. So he goes undrafted. I love this pickup. Like this was a guy that he's just a really, really good football player. So I'm very excited about Willie Lampkin. For me, the Eagles signing Willie Lampkin, claiming him off waivers, and then Micah Parsons getting traded. It's like equal footing in my mind in terms of how it can tilt the NFC.
That's why we love you, man. I'd be honest with you though. When I see a guy that small, I just don't know how you play. Like I just don't know how you play.
You're such a size king.
I don't know how you play, because at some point, like there might be a couple matchups that you can handle, but at some point you're going to get overwhelmed.
There were a couple of plays on film where I'm like, yep, like if his technique is not right, if he just loses early,
right,
it looks ugly.
Yeah.
But then there are just so many where he just like this guy just knows how to play, man.
Yeah.
And to me, like to see the proof of concept, he only played one preseason game. It was against the Cowboys in the first week of the preseason. He got like 5 guys on the ground, in that game. And just so watching him do it against NFL competition, even though it was that small sample size, second half of the first preseason game, that gave me even more confidence.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Big college weekend. I mean, we're going to be each week, we're going to visit with you a couple times, and we're going to go over your game plans and the league. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to talk all things football. So Saturday, it's just a monster day. Texas, Ohio State, big noon kickoff. It takes us all through the night. I mean, like amazing big-time games this weekend through Sunday night, Notre Dame, Miami, right? Clemson, LSU. There's just one after another. So rank your games, and then I know you're doing a food thing, right? Each weekend. I love this. You'll love this. Yeah. So let's talk about some of the games and who you like.
Yeah, I mean, look, we got it starts off at noon on Saturday, like you mentioned. Texas, Ohio State. You get Arch Manning in his first start as the guy down there at Texas, going on the road to the defending national champions with Ohio State. They're breaking in their new quarterback there. That's going to be a really fun matchup. I kind of like Texas to go on the road and get this win. I think that when you look at Steve Sarkisian, I've got high hopes for Arch going into this year. I do think that he's going to be, in that on the podium for the Heisman Trophy by the time we get to December. So I think that to me, I like Texas going on the road. There's a lot of players certainly to watch in that game. But look, I mean, this is one of the best opening weeks that we've ever seen in college football. I mean, this slate is ridiculous. You talk about Alabama, Florida State in 3:30. That's probably the game I'll watch in the middle of the afternoon, but you're gearing up for that matchup that you mentioned there at the end of the night, 7:30 Eastern.
Nussmeier.
LSU, Clemson. I'm a big Nussmeier fan. I'm not as high on Cade Klubnik as others in terms of projecting him forward to the NFL.
Dude,
a lot of people
agree 1,000%. I've seen
he's
the
like
same
number,
thing.
going
I'm in
number
love
one
with
in
Nussmeier's arm, and I go, Klubnik, he's a college player.
Yeah, good college player. I do, and look, all respect in the world to him. Obviously, is that but to me, when I'm projecting him forward, I don't see the arm talent that a lot of people would get excited about. I don't think that he's that kind of player.
Yeah.
But look, that said, Clemson's defense.
Oh, no, the
legitimate.
truth.
Like,
Yeah.
guys at all three levels that are first round. I have a mock draft that should be live on the site, or if it's not, it will be shortly here. And there are like 3 Clemson defenders in that mock draft, and there would be more if it was round 2, round 3, there'd be a couple more in there as well. So that's a legitimate Clemson defense.
Oh, I love it. No, and this is going to be an interesting story because Dabo is anti-portal and all about keeping his own players, and it's going to be a referendum on building with your own guys versus portal, and Dabo, this is like his revenge tour.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 3 guys that are going into their 3rd year. Peter Woods, a defensive tackle, is an outstanding player.
He's
TJ Parker off the edge, just a rock solid pass rusher. And then Avion Terrell at corner is one of the best corners in football. So all 3 of these guys are homegrown, rising juniors, now eligible for the NFL draft for the first time. We'll see how many of them he's able to keep for their senior year. He's had a lot of success doing that in the past. But the thing is, when you look over to the other side, yes, I'm high on Nussmeier, but they're breaking in 4 brand new offensive linemen. They're moving pieces around defensively. A couple new weapons there as well for Nussmeier. So I actually like Clemson to win this game, even though I like Nussmeier more as a pro prospect.
Yeah, I tend to agree. The O-line scares me. And listen, I love Nussmeier, but there's always that moment where he's going to force one because his arm is so good that he can force it, but sometimes that'll run you in the interceptions.
Yeah, and that'll be the big thing for him is just those late game interceptions we saw in the second half of the season. Texas A&M, South Carolina, he had a couple of throws I think he definitely would like to have back. But honestly, I'd rather see guys like that where you got to pull the reins back a little bit, as opposed to someone like Drew Aller, where I'm a little bit down on Aller because he doesn't do enough of that. Like I want to see him kind of ramp up the aggressiveness a little bit more.
The restraints that are put on him, man. Like they got to let the kid loose. I mean, they've put him in a half a straitjacket. His whole career they've done that.
Yeah, 3 new receivers coming through the transfer portal. We'll see if he's got a little bit more trust.
I want to see him go. I want to see him let him loose. Yes. Let the kid throw it. The kid's got a great arm, man.
All the tools are there. So, and that offensive line should be one of the best in the nation this year. So, and I really like Andy Koltanecki, the offensive coordinator. Yeah. So, I think you're going to get a lot of the trickeration, some of the easy layup throws. But hey, it's 3rd and 7, like we saw in that final play against Notre Dame in the playoff, where I need to go out and make a play. Does he have faith in those receivers to go and make a play for him? Yeah. And can they come through?
Is there a coaching advantage in this game? Because I'm not a huge Brian Kelly fan.
He's a good coach. I don't really like him, but he's a good coach.
Yeah, I like Brian Kelly. They are breaking in a new defensive coordinator again. I like LSU overall, but I think I like Clemson a little bit more here on this one.
Yeah, I'm with you. So what's your food thing, Fran? You laying out a menu?
Well, yeah, you know what it is that I've been home on Saturday, college football Saturdays, my entire career, but I've never worked from home on NFL Sundays. So now it's like, all right, well, I'm going to be glued to the couch for 2 straight days every weekend here throughout the fall. So let's we'll have a little bit of fun with it. So I've been going through. I'm like, all right, I got a brand new smoker that I'm breaking in. So it's like, all right, well, we got to do some different things every single week. Maybe sometimes we'll be on the smoker, sometimes we'll be on the grill, sometimes we'll be in the oven, we'll be on the crock pot. We'll mess with different things. But this week we're going ribs. We're going we're gonna go mac and cheese, and we're gonna go cornbread. I got a few things cooking through the day Saturday that should carry me through the weekend. So that's the menu.
I gotta ask you,
dude, I'm telling you, I've got on my phone. I've got like, all right, these are the four Saturdays in September. These are the 4 Saturdays in October. These are the 4 Saturdays in November, and it's a different menu each week. Well, we're starting off with ribs.
Wait, you got the menus planned out already? Man.
Yeah, I don't have like on October 13th this is what we're doing, but it's like, all right, these 4 Saturdays we're doing. So
are you doing like a
all
theme?
kinds of things
Is each week it's different week a theme?
Yeah, it's different stuff each week. Sometimes it's going to be like, all right, I'm going to lean into my roots. I'm going to go like we're going to go like classic. I've got Sunday gravy for one. I've got lasagna for another. Like we're going to mix and match a little bit. Jambalaya one week because I've done that a couple times. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Let me ask you a question on the ribs.
Yes.
Now, are they pork ribs?
Yeah, I think we're going to go pork ribs. I'm actually I'm going to be going to the butcher here in a couple hours. My plan is to go after lunch today. Make a run over there.
Can I make a suggestion and go like the one of the most underrated, nobody talks about, the beef ribs. The beef rib is a great rib.
It's an okay rib.
I like a beef
rib.
I'm an equal opportunity rib eater, so I'm not going to turn any of that stuff down. So yeah, I'll see what the selection looks like when I get over there.
What happened? What'd you do? Stop messing with that.
You got to go baby backs, no?
I got to go with the beef. Hold on, Fran. You're good?
Yeah, we'll see. I'll see what the selection looks like once I get over there in a couple hours.
All right. Dude, think of me while you're picking the ribs out, because the beef rib. I've had a couple great beef ribs in Texas. What do you know? You're a freaking vegan.
I had ribs like
you're a vegan.
I had ribs like 15 years ago.
Listen,
I know what's better.
I remember. You're a vegan. Stop. Don't get involved in the conversation with the meat.
Are you smoking any plant-based meats?
No, that's not happening.
I was going to come over. Darn.
We'll have mac and cheese. That's the best I can offer for you.
Yeah. Now, do you combine a bunch of cheeses in this? Do you throw just one kind of cheese?
Oh, no. Yeah, it's going to be at least 3 different cheeses.
Nice.
No, he's not just a Velveeta guy. He's actually he's really good.
Well, I don't know how much time he wants to spend cooking. He's got games to watch.
He's playing on a menu. What
I got all morning to prep everything.
All right.
So I'll have college game day on in the kitchen. I'll prep everything, get it all rolling, and then I'll go in and check.
Oh, dude, I got to tell you, I'll be honest with you. If there was one other job in the company that I would want, it would be yours, because that's my dream. Is just not to do anything but watch football. That would be just the greatest thing in the world.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
We love you, buddy. You're the man. Great stuff, man. All right.
Well, guys, we'll talk next week. We
might
got
come
football,
over one of these
Monday
weekends on a Saturday.
That's right.
All right.
It's got a big week coming.
All right, buddy. See you, pal. There he is, the great Fran Duffy. How do you get involved in the meat conversation?
I mean,
all you do is talk about how you're a vegan. I'm a vegan.
I'm not a vegan. I do poultry. You know that.
You can't talk about meat. You can talk about chicken. You can talk about turkey. You can talk about
he doesn't
poultry.
even do the chicken as much.
No, he's talking about meat.
With the fake meat.
Dude, I mean.
What's it, seitan?
The seitan.
Ooh, nothing. Man, we make some good seitan.
He's a black
in
bean
town.
burger
Black
guy.
seitan.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Like, I don't mind it. God bless you. That's what you like. That's great. But don't get involved in the conversation. You're overstepping your boundary.
Well, see, there's certain things I crave. There's certain things I miss. I don't miss a beef rib, but I miss a baby back rib. I miss the pork.
You don't
ribs.
even know. You never even had a beef rib in your life. You don't even know.
I've had this.
You never had it. You never.
They're too big.
That's the point.
Nah, they're too big.
They're too. Who says
he likes everything? Everything's got to be big. Everything's got to be big with him.
Who says a rib is too big?
No one.
What?
Not someone who eats ribs.
Just go take a gummy.
I don't need to look like Fred Flintstone.
He wants like a tiny nibbler.
Yeah,
That's what he wants.
Go. Just go.
Nothing,
just go. I got TV Todd.
This guy
please.
You look like Fred Flintstone eating your ribs.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Go take a gummy and leave me alone.
All right, ready for Todd?
11:05. I'll do that.
Act like a man. You can't handle the truth.
It's time for TV time.
From on the Xfinity Guest Line, TV Todd. Where you at, brother?
Is he working? He's got a collared shirt on?
He's got meetings, Netflix.
I knew you were going to be pointing out the collared shirt. Like, that was an absolute
You can't just bring it back. Bring a nice flyer shirt for the spot, for the hit with us, and then put the work shirt on afterwards?
You guys want to hear a crazy story? So
you got something to say all the time.
What's wrong with the college shirt?
They stress me out. It feels like I'm in a meeting. It's a holiday Friday.
Everything stresses you
It's
out.
a holiday Friday.
Everything stresses you out.
Todd looks good, man.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone with the college shirt.
Wait a minute. To be fair, this is probably my debut on the television side because I'm always in overtime.
Nah, you've been on before.
Yeah, we get you
Have
like
I?
10:45.
Yeah, it used to be. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, you're
Yeah, you don't get me at
oh, man.
10:45.
Todd
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys never get me at 10:45.
Well, he's slight. He's feeling slighted
No,
that he's not.
no, he was on. He
feeling
was on.
slighted.
He used to come on at 10:30.
Yeah.
Early days.
Please.
Yeah.
In the early days before television. Now I'm
No,
on
we've
TV.
been on.
My dad,
We've been on
He's
television.
upset that the fast channels. He's not on the fast channels. He's upset.
I'm not at all.
He is a
Listen,
TV
I
man.
know.
He's a TV
I'm not-
man.
You could just
I'm
tell
not
us,
at
Todd. It's a
all-
safe space.
No, I'm not at all upset. I'm just saying my dad's watching today. I dressed up a little bit. Like, come on.
You look good. Where are you home today, or you want to?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm in our offices in Stamford, Connecticut. So I got
Okay.
a great story though for you.
What we
So
got?
You guys will. It's a Philly story, which is kind of funny. I took the train up yesterday, and when I got to 30th Street to get on my train, there was all this news cameras and fanfare. Apparently, I was on the inaugural run of the next gen Acela that goes 160 miles an hour.
Wow! Really?
Yeah. It was.
Oh, that's cool.
Every stop was a news crew, fanfare. They were handing out merch and La Colombe coffee. It was
No
crazy.
way.
Yeah.
That's very
So
cool, man.
It goes 160 miles per hour on, as the
The
tracks are being
bullet is solid.
upgraded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful inside, like a
The
big,
bullet's still like
nice
260.
European train, like, that look. And they say it'll get me normally like from Philly to Stamford in less than 2 hours.
Oh, that's impressive.
How's the comfort? Is it inside of it nice?
Amazing.
Yeah.
It really was. Very comfortable, great Wi-Fi, one click, big bathrooms. I mean, it's really nice.
Oh, you're a good tradesman. I love a train.
Love a train.
Like I could spend a month on a European train.
That's my preferred mode of transportation, the train.
Yeah, it's really nice. But anyway, I was like, it was a big day yesterday. I got like a cell of pins and all kinds
that's
of
cool,
stuff.
man. Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
so
cool.
anyway, I'm up here. I appreciate you
We got
accommodating me by
Schwarber.
putting me on a little early.
We got the Micah trade, and we got the Acela. Big day.
In that order, probably.
So what do you got for us, my brother?
So a bunch of things going on. I walked, our offices here in Stamford are connected to a theater, an AMC theater. And I walked by and the big poster, the big release today is a movie called Caught Stealing. And it stars it's a big cast. Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, Liev Schreiber. It's a big cast. But what's interesting about it for your fans that are a little bit more movie geeks like me, Darren Aronofsky directed it. And Darren Aronofsky, I mean, to me, is one of the greatest directors of our time. He did Requiem for a Dream, The Wrestler, Whale, Black Swan. I mean, this guy is legit.
Yeah.
Legit. He did Pi. You love Pi, don't you?
I love pie. Yeah.
Yeah. So his movie comes out today, Caught Stealing.
Man,
It's
Pie,
like an action.
I saw Pie. I rented it from TLA Video
Love that spot.
on South Street, right off of South Street. It had to be 2001, 2002, Todd. And it was awesome. It was a great little indie.
TLA so the TLA. I used to go there too. Wasn't that right across the street from the coffee shop that was the coffee shop from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I mean, there's Java right there. It was Java right across the street, for sure.
Wasn't it something else before? It was an indie
I think
first.
it's been a coffee shop for a few decades.
Yeah, I think the exterior of that is what they use for the coffee shop in the early seasons of Always Sunny.
Well, I gotta go back. I don't remember. I know there was a Chinese restaurant across the street. Because I would go get the movie, and then I would go get takeout and bring home.
Perfect night.
You're talking that brick exterior that they do for the bar in Always Sunny?
No, he's talking about early seasons. No, early seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was a coffee shop. There was the coffee shop girl that worked there, the waitress.
The waitress,
Yeah. So anyway,
tell us about the film. What's it about? The movie?
It's like a fast-paced crime caper. Like, a couple of these movies are out right now with these fast-paced crime dramas, like that movie Honey Don't that's out now. It's kind of like the same kind of feel. So that one's out. Listen, it's not like a premise. It doesn't seem like a premise I would be excited about, but because it's Darren Aronofsky trying this genre, I'm kind of interested in it. So
Right.
I'm going to go check that out this weekend. Streaming, a couple interesting things. There's a movie that I saw. I really liked it on Netflix called Night Always Comes. And it stars Vanessa Kirby and the great Jennifer Jason Leigh. And it's really good. It's one of these like very dark, gritty movies where this woman is trying to like raise $25,000 overnight to save her family's house, and she gets involved in all kinds of like criminal stuff overnight to raise the money. I thought it was really good. It breaks a few typical movie norms in that she's not really apologetic for what she does. I thought it was great, and it's doing really well on Netflix. That's called Night Always Comes. So I really like that.
Hey, what about the Hostage on Netflix?
I didn't see it.
It's a British political thriller that debuted last weekend, and it's supposed to be really good.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, all right.
No, I have to check that out. Speaking of British, well, maybe not so much British, but no, I guess it is kind of British. There's also a movie that dropped today on Netflix that is like a murder, like a kind of like an Agatha Christie murder thing. It's about this club. It's called Thursday Murder Club, and it's about this club that gets together to solve cold cases, like for fun, and they stumble upon one. The reason I'm mentioning this,
that's a good premise. I could see it being real.
Yeah, but check this out. The reason I'm mentioning it specifically to you, cuz, is because the cast is basically the same cast from Mobland.
Are you serious?
It's Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren.
What?
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Maeve?
yeah.
Maeve is back.
Maeve.
Not only that, cuz, one of your favorite actors is also in it. Ben Kingsley.
No.
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm in. The Thursday Murder Club, is it? What's it on?
Yeah, Netflix.
Oh, I'm in, man. I love that crew. I'm a big Ben Kingsley.
Yeah. Ooh, sexy.
Yeah.
No. That's great.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I think, and that's one of that's movies that everybody can, the whole family can watch, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
We had on, it was a big week for us, movie TV wise, because we had Ron Shelton on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we had Brad Inglesby and Jeremiah Cigar for talking about the new show Task.
I know. I loved all of both those interviews. They were great. Really good. Really interesting.
I was just curious,
stuff.
as a film geek and our TV movie expert, did anything stand out to you with either of those guests?
Well,
Anything
I really,
they said?
you and I talked about it in the sports genre, right? We talked about this privately. I feel it's very important when you're doing a sports piece, a scripted piece. This is just me. Maybe it's just my taste. I'm not a big fan of the fictional teams, the fictional storylines, even like Every Given Sunday, which I love. I would have loved it more if it was a real team. I, for some reason, get locked into the branding. I can't get past it. It seems cheesy to me if it's not branded with real teams. I don't know why. I have like a block on that.
Well, especially with pro. I can get around it with college because college, there's so many of them. Like, the rules, it looks real. But if you're talking pro, it has to be one of the teams or it loses all of it. Like minor league baseball, it could work. But MLB, it's got to be an MLB team. I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah, but
that's
you're right
why
about
Major League were the Indians. Like, it worked.
Exactly. But you're right about the pro level versus a lower level. I totally get that. But let me tell you, all three of the guys you had on, man, my takeaway was what great creative people, and especially the guys that attached to Philly. I mean, I thought I'm as proud of them as you are, and I don't even know them. I can't wait to watch their stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But now, are you? What's your schedule over the weekend? Are you coming back today, or you're going to spend the holiday weekend out there?
Well, what I'm going to do. I have work here today. Meetings all day. They're going to go pretty late, and then I'm going to go into New York tomorrow, and I'm going with some network executives and some producers. We're going to see the Who tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden.
Nice.
Oh,
That's cool,
nice,
man.
Todd.
That's very cool. That's
So I'm going to check that out, and then I'll head back on Sunday. But I'm going to try to catch some. I'm going to try and catch some films along the way. I got to give props to VG. That Devo documentary.
Oh yeah.
That has stuck with me. That is one of the best music documentaries I've seen in many, many years.
Totally agree with you. Yeah. There's so many layers to Devo. I had no idea, man. No idea.
Yeah, that was truly exceptional. I needed to bring it up again for your audience because they need to watch it. It truly is great. And VG, one thing else I wanted to bring up on the show today, you and I talked about it privately, is that trailer for the movie Good Dog.
Oh, I've seen it. I've watched it like 3 times now.
Cuz, have you heard about this?
Yeah, I told you about it. Go ahead and tell them, but you.
So there's a film that premiered at South by Southwest.
Right.
It's a small indie film. It's about it's a haunted house, and there's a dog that lives in that haunted house, and the whole film is from the dog's perspective.
Oh yeah.
Experiencing
told
it.
me. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
When I heard so here's what's cool about it. The trailer came out, which VG saw. The trailer's great. Your audience should go watch it. It's really intriguing, and it's very different type of film. It's from the dog's perspective. It's shot really interesting. But what's great about it is the trailer itself was so popular that IFC, which owns the theatrical rights, expanded it from a small release to a larger release. So from the trailer success,
it's wild. Because idiots like me keep watching. I'm like, this is fascinating. As a horror guy, I don't know, man. I'm all in on this one.
That sounds wild. That sounds cool, man. That's a good, very creative to come from that perspective. Really,
it is.
The comments you have are like, no, the very emotive, most emotive actor we've seen in a decade. It's just funny stuff.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. And I know you guys are chock full of all kinds of stuff today. Baldy coming up, the great Baldy. But I wanted to say real quick, a couple more things. There's a film that's streaming now today that did really well critically. And you guys talk a lot about Bill Murray. Bill Murray's in it. It's called The Friend. And that's out on Paramount Plus now. It's based on a novel, but Naomi Watts and Bill Murray.
I love Naomi Watts.
The premise is it's based on the best-selling book, and she gets some friend leaves her a dog, and Bill Murray and her connect and whatnot. But it's like 83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
They say it's one of the best films Bill Murray's done in many, many years. That's out today too. And other than that, we got some big stuff coming up next weekend that's going to be released. But other than that, that's what we got right now.
All right, buddy. It sounds great. Have a great time at the concert tomorrow night. Hobnobbing, rubbing elbows. Love it.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, brother. There he is. The great TV, Todd. All right, we got to take care of some business. And then aforementioned, the one, the legend, I believe he's in somewhere in an exotic place. Hey, let's talk about Xfinity Sports. Xfinity Sports. So the other day, I was over my buddy Tooch's place. Mm-hmm. He's pumped to watch football, but his setup, a total mess.
Does he even have cable? What's he got?
Lagging, buffering, switching between apps, trying to find a game. You know, I think we both felt we were fan-fished. All right? So if you call yourself a real football fan, you got to have Xfinity. Tooch, get the Xfinity, man.
Come on, Tooch, get it together.
He's going to be pissed. That's a lie.
Nah, man. I saw pictures.
It's the ultimate sports destination. I can find the best games, my favorite teams, all in one place. And the way I watch, next level. It's the perfect fan flex. All right? You got action right in your living room, plus Xfinity's best picture and sound with enhanced 4K. So clear, it feels like you're in the stadium. All right? And, I'll have, tomorrow, I'll have 4 games going at once. Because you know why? Why not?
Why not?
All right? On top of that, I get real-time notifications, live stats right on my television. It's the best seat in the house every time. Next game day, make sure that big fan isn't a big fail. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Look at that. All right. Let's talk about the BetParks 25K giveaway. BetParks.com. All right. First, let's find out what our Phillies are.
Minus 182.
182. Who's on the mound tonight?
Ranger versus Elder.
Ranger. Oh, against that Bryce Elder.
Rangers.
Bryce Elder. I can see Bryce hitting a couple tonight. I see a couple Bryce bombs. I mean, who knows? Schwarber may hit another couple.
Team totals over 5.5.
Over against Elder. The Phillies kill bad right-handers.
Yes.
Right? Like mediocre to bad right-handers. The Phillies feast. So take the over. Yeah. Schwarber, it's probably not even plus money for a home run.
That's out of control.
It's crazy.
I really thought the Cowboys-Eagles line, you thought the Eagles would jump to minus 7.5 after that news, but they're still locked in at 7.
Yeah. Well, what news? Jordan Eaton wasn't going to play anyway, but, Anyway, check it out. The BetParks Sportsbook Online Casino has all your action for college football this weekend. The Brain's coming up later on, so you'll get some good picks. And, of course, the 25K giveaway. That means you can be – listen to this. You place a $25 bet on the game Thursday night, all right? Take the Eagles minus whatever, 13.5, 19.5, whatever your pleasure is, right? Take Saquon over. They're going to roll that team. So just take the Birds, $25. You're automatically entered in the BetParks 25K giveaway. You'll win a share of $25,000 in free bets. Yeah, how about that? You check your account on Friday. The winners will be announced Friday morning. So the BetParks Sportsbook app, 25K giveaway. All right, BetParks.com has all the details. You got to be 21. You got to be in PA, New Jersey, Michigan, Maryland, Ohio. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, off to paradise, where he's waiting for the start of the season, his last touch in paradise before going to football heaven. He's our man on the Xfinity studio guest line, Baldy.
Baldy. Oh, let's talk some football. Baldy. Oh, he likes pizza and football.
Oh, Baldy. Presented by Ford. Oh, brother, let's get to it. Micah is a Packer.
It's unreal. It's unbelievable. Cuz good morning to you, VG. Like Buenos Dias here. I got to tell you, like I'm driving on a they have this. I'm in this area of the world, right, where they have a great saying, cuz, that bad roads bring good people. So we're on like these lousy roads. I'm driving through these jungles and stuff, and I get a call from Daniel Jeremiah. Somehow my phone is working, whatever. He's like, "What do you think of the trade?" Now I'm like out there, I'm getting ready to go to boot camp here. I put myself through a 5-day boot camp, getting ready for the season. So I'm like, "What trade?" Like I'm just listening to music. So talking to my girl, and he tells me about the Micah Parsons deal. I'm like, Jerry's nuts. Like that's my initial reaction. The guy's nuts. Like I'll never forget this. I'll tell you a story. I'll never forget this. Remember when Chip Kelly traded away Deshaun?
Oh yeah.
And then he traded away
LeSean.
Shady, right?
Yeah.
Shady and Deshaun. So I'm coming into LA one weekend and I'm staying at this hotel. I'm getting ready to do NFL Network stuff. I see Jimmy Johnson and Terry Bradshaw. They're leaving the hotel. I'm coming in. And Jimmy comes up to me. He says, "What the hell is Chip doing?" I go, "I don't know, Coach. I don't know, like, what's going on." He goes, "Let me tell you a story." He goes, "Your superstars win the games for you." He goes, "I'll tell you a story about Troy Aikman. We draft Troy Aikman with the first pick in 1989. In the draft in the spring, we draft Steve Walsh in the first round, and Troy's going ballistic. Like, what are you doing?" And like Jimmy had to placate him, right? I won't tell you what he did for him, but he had to placate him to calm him down. He goes, you don't trade away your superstars. You make that work. Like Micah Parsons is the Dallas Cowboys. He's the only guy you worry about on that whole team. And you trade him away, and they got nothing for him.
Nothing.
And you trade him away after the draft.
First-round picks? What?
Like Green Bay's gonna draft somewhere after 20.
Yes.
Right? They're a playoff team.
Right.
So if you were gonna make the trade, this was the year because the defensive line room was just loaded. It doesn't always happen. But even if you get 2 or 3 first-round picks, the chances of finding another Micah Parsons at age 26 are ridiculous.
Yes. No, you're spot on. First of all, the trade timing was stupid, right? Like you should, if you knew it was going to come down to this, you do it at the draft, right?
Right.
Where you could have gotten something big.
Yeah.
This makes no sense whatsoever. And like you look at Parsons, you trade him in the conference to the Packers, who have like kicked your ass in the playoffs. To that's embarrassing.
Yeah. No, it's unbelievable. And then you listen to what Jerry had to say. Like he was I felt like I was listening to one of those C-SPAN filibusters.
Yes.
Like they asked him a question about the trade, and he went on for 30 minutes about nothing. Oh, we got to be better against the run.
Yeah.
Who cares? I can go find you run stuffers.
Right.
I'll go find you a couple big cows to put in the middle of your line to stop the run.
Yeah.
Like this is ridiculous what they did.
No,
honestly.
it's funny.
I didn't text Lane Johnson when it happened. Lane will see him in week 4, like later on when they play Green Bay. But like honestly, like both Jordan Mailata and Lane Johnson, like, all right, no Micah. Our job just got a whole lot easier next Thursday night.
Yes. It's unbelievable. And it's funny. He's like Colonel Jessup on the stand. Like can't wait to tell you how much he's pissed off. Like, well, I'll tell you, there's no ill will. Like, meanwhile, there's all ill will. Like, it was so personal. It's just business. No, it's personal, my man. You made a trade, and it's all personal.
When you get a player like Micah Parsons at age 26, who moves differently than every other defensive player in this whole league. I don't care about TJ or Nick or Max. Or just pick a guy. Nobody moves like Micah Parsons. Nobody changes the game like it. Nobody has to game plan for a player like you do against that guy. He's just that talented. And he's 26. Honestly, because when it first happened, I thought this is what happened when we traded Reggie. Well, not traded. When we let Reggie White go in free agency to Green Bay. He'll change that team. Like Jeff Hafley is a defense coordinator. He came from Boston College. He was the head coach there. He's going to be a head coach in the league. Like he's just that good. He's coaching the NFL. Like this guy came in and he said, this is what we're going to do. And it was clear as day. We're going to press the outside receivers. We're going to rob the middle of the field. And we're going to rush the quarterback with 4 guys. I mean, it's just that simple. It's the blueprint. And so you got Rashawn Gary on one side. Now you got Mike on the other side. You put some, and then you get a guy like Edgerrin Cooper playing inside linebacker. Like they're stacked right now on that side of the ball. That's going to be a tough out.
Yeah, I'm with you. Take us back because you were there when Reggie went, said God sent him to Green Bay. In reality, Norman Brayman was a rotten owner, a horrible owner that didn't treat you guys well, didn't value his stars, and was cheap to the point where he made you pay for socks.
He was all those things. I just remember how pissed off Seth Joyner, Eric Allen, the guys that Seth, Clyde, they were so pissed off. We all knew what we had a million nicknames for Reggie, but we all knew what the big dog was. And honestly, his hump move is still the most devastating move ever seen in the NFL. We're still talking about Reggie. But when we traded Reggie, we started off 4-0 the next year in 93. Randall got hurt. He broke his leg, kind of fell apart after that. We still were a good team. But, when we beat New Orleans in the playoffs the year before in the wild card round, literally Reggie took the game over. We had no business beating the Saints in New Orleans that day, but Reggie literally single-handedly took the game over. And when he did, we won the game, and we moved on to play the Cowboys. But But, it was the first big free agent. That was free agency started in 1993.
Sure. Yeah.
It was the first big one to ever leave any team. We could not believe that you could not sign the best player. Like Reggie was the best player in the league, period.
Right.
At any position. He was the best player in the league. And to trade him away, and he was in his prime. He was, I don't even know if he was 30 yet. Maybe he was just turning 30 years old, 31. Like he was the best and most dominant player. To let him go to Green Bay was just devastating.
What do you think they're feeling in the locker room with the Cowboys? Like what's CD thinking? What's Dak thinking? Right? Like, what are those guys in that room before the season this happens? How much is it a downer for them coming in with the opener less than a week away?
Oh, it's devastating, cuz. It's devastating. And nobody's going to come out and really say it because then they're going to be bashing the owner.
Right.
So they'll bite their tongue when they say it. Maybe some guys will speak up. But like I remember one day, like this. I'm just tell you a quick story because one day we're playing the Raiders and I'm with the Cowboys and we're getting beat. And Ed Too Tall Jones, our starting right end. I don't know if Ed missed a game in 15 years. But I remember him, like I'm a young player, maybe my first or second year, and Too Tall's walking up and down the sideline. And all he's saying is, we're going to win this game. We're going to win this MF game. Like, those Micah, Too Tall, like those guys win games I'm just a guy. I'm a run. I do my job. But the superstars win the games for you. They take the games over. And they don't have that player right now. You could talk about, I heard Jerry talking about Marshawn Nealand and these young guys, Sam Williams. Like, stop it. Like, they had one guy that could change the game. In fact, so he's first team All-Pro his first 2 years in the league. All right, they win 12 games each year. Tom Brady is like pitching a fit on the sideline. His opening game of the year against Micah Parsons. He's just taking the game over. He's destroying his left tackle, Donovan Smith. And you hear like Brady come over. There's sound bites out there. And he's just cussing out his offensive line. Like, don't you dare. This guy touched me one more time. It's on you. He's just going off. But that guy, he never lost to the Giants. He's 7-0 against the Giants. Destroyed the Giants. The first 3 years in the league now, Dan Quinn was a defense coordinator. Cumulatively, they had more takeaways than any other team in the league. And the biggest reason was because of Micah.
Man. All right. So how good?
But here's to answer one more thing about your question, because it's the right question. Like, honestly, if you're Dak and those guys right now, you really are questioning if Jerry Jones is really cut out for this job.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, is he really cut out to build the team the right way? Because I'm sure Micah's going to go off and say some things. But are they really building? You could talk about 4 first-round picks. Who cares? Like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, the Jets had 4 first-round picks at one point. They didn't do anything. That means nothing. Like, you can't let those players. And here's the other thing. When Dallas is bad, and I think they're going to be bad, fans stop coming to the games. They just, like, I was there with some bad teams in Dallas. They stopped coming.
Sure. I don't even understand. I'll be honest with you. I don't understand why the Eagles are playing them to open this season. Like, you could pick a better team, like somebody else.
Yeah, the Cowboys still are the biggest draw. And now people are watching because it's like a car wreck.
Yeah.
I mean,
you still
you're going to watch
on
Thursday night, probably record numbers.
Should still be competitive. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I don't think this game's going to be competitive.
Well, I don't – like, I think the Giants have a lot more going for it right now. You can question Russell Wilson all you want in the quarterback situation, but I think they have a lot more going for it than Dallas does. Like, you imagine, like, Brian Schottenheimer. Like, he has no control of any of this. Like, he's a first-time head coach.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
People weren't really sold on him to begin with. And now your best player just got shoved out the door, and he's smiling leaving the door. You saw how happy he was yesterday. He's smiling going to Green Bay. Like, he's fine. He went to State College, man. He'd go to little Green Bay. It doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't want all the attention when he takes his kids out to go get pizza. He doesn't want to get mobbed everywhere he goes. Like, they understand all that in Green Bay. But I just see this Cowboy team coming into Philly. They're not built to beat the Eagles.
No.
And you send Brian Schottenheimer home on a long 10-day week, getting ready for the next game, and Philadelphia takes care of business, like that thing could blow up really fast.
Dude, I'm with you. They come in last. The Giants are third. I think Eagles, Washington, Giants, Cowboys, seller.
Watch out for the Giants week 1 in Washington, man. I'm just telling you. Like,
I agree.
Like anything can happen in week 1.
Yes,
like,
that front, their defensive front is good.
But their offensive line should be good.
Yeah.
The running game.
Yeah,
I like
agree.
Brian Dable, the coach. Like I think I've been around that team a bunch this preseason.
I agree.
Like there's real optimism in that organization right now.
Yeah, I'm completely with you. All right, the Packers. How good are the Packers now when you look at them? Because I thought that I liked them a lot. I thought that they could win that division. And now when you add Micah to that mix with Matthew Golden, I hear is doing great things for them. What do you look at the Packers? Are they the Eagles' biggest challenge in the NFC?
They're right there. I mean, I got a nice little text at 4:30 this morning from the general manager of the Buccaneers talking about some of his kids that he's got in that. Like, they're going to be really good. I would say, here's how I would describe Green Bay, Tampa, a healthy Matt Stafford with the Rams. If I was the GM of these teams, Minnesota, I would be cautiously optimistic. You never want to just be bold at this time of the year because too many things are out of your control. Injuries, schedule, like you just, but I would say if I was Howie, if I was Brian Gutekunst, if I was these guys around the league, I'd be cautiously optimistic. But, this Jeff Hafley can flat out coach. All right. And, even if you look at the 2 Green Bay games that Philadelphia played last year, like if AJ doesn't take that like second play of the third quarter, 75 yards to the house, who knows what happens in Brazil. And then it's a 16-10 game when Josh Jacobs goes in from the 1 late in the third quarter of a playoff game. Now, the Eagles finished them off, but it was close, in both those games. Like, they needed big plays to finish them off. You put Micah with Rashawn, Edgerrin Cooper, Xavier McKinney. What they have offensively was Josh Jacobs, a healthy Jordan Love, a good offensive line, a good coach. Like, they can compete with anybody right now.
Yeah, I agree.
They had 31 takeaways last year. Pittsburgh and Minnesota had 33. When you start taking the ball away 30 plus times, you're talking about 2 times a game. So you're winning the turnover battle in most weeks. You're winning the turnover battle. And go look up the statistics, any of your metric people out there, of the percentage of chances you have of winning a game if you win the turnover battle in this league.
When healthy, is Love a top 10 quarterback?
He's got a great arm. He's got a great arm. He's had some injury issues. He went backwards a little bit this year because of the 2 injuries he sustained last year. He was
banged up last year.
But, they were throwing to, honest to God, practice squad receivers in that playoff loss to the Eagles. Matthew Golden is a big upgrade. Yeah. Now, you could talk about Jaden Reed. You could talk about Dontavius Wicks. You could talk about these other guys. Romeo Dobbs. I think Tucker Kraft is a big-time player, the tight end. Josh Jacobs is a big-time player. But Matthew Golden, I mean, he's going to make a difference. He should help the quarterback. The quarterback should help him.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, you are in an exotic place in the world. Will you watch some college football at all? There's a couple big games tomorrow.
Well, I saw what Matt Rule did last night. That was a big. Yeah, they finished things off in Kansas City last night.
Did you see Rayola?
Well, I mean, look,
Rayola is good. Rayola is going to be good. He made a couple really strong throws last night.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, of course. Notre Dame. Texas and Ohio State is a game that I'll find a place to go watch it.
Yeah, like how do you manage Paradise and football? Like, it's a balancing act. You got your girl, you got Paradise. There is a little football drawing you, before the real season starts.
Because everything is a balancing act in this world, there's time for everything. You just have to make it. Yeah, I'm not going to miss what's going on in Columbus tomorrow. I'm going to tune in.
Wisdom.
I'm doing the Texas OU game in October. I think it's October 7th. for national radio. So I want to get a look at Archie early.
Yes.
Because I think Sarkisian, I think he's got a stacked team there.
Yeah.
At Texas. So I kind of want to get a sneak peek of what they got.
Yeah. A couple of cervezas while you watch it tomorrow.
Well, more than a couple. Like they go down easy here. Right? I'm in the jungle. They go down like water. It's not.
Are you on East Coast time?
No. I'm in some other time zone. No, I got it. I've already, mentally made the adjustment to the time zone I'm in right here. But it's different.
You know what's weird about you brought up the roads, and the roads are weird in that there's these holes, right, that are on the sides of them where the drains for the water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a weird, it's a bizarre kind of road, isn't it?
Well, you got to, it's the rainy season here. It's a jungle. Right. So it's rainy season right now. So you got to have a place for the water to run off. Yeah. Otherwise, the roads are already bad because of the rains to begin with. You can't keep them paved. Yeah. And the potholes just are huge. Yeah. Like you could sink an entire Jeep in one of these potholes if you're not careful.
Yeah, the potholes are ridiculous. Yes.
Well, if you drive at night, you're either going to hit cattle, you're going to hit a cow, or you're going to hit a pothole. You can't drive at night. Yeah. So you have to, you got to kind of know where you're going.
I was driving there years ago, and I didn't realize the speed limit, or it's painted on the road.
Yes.
So there's no sign. It's actually painted on the road. And whatever.
There's no cops patrolling this part of the road.
So I got pulled over.
You did?
Yes, I got pulled over. So
I've never seen a cop. I've never seen a cop in this part of the world.
So the greatest.
Sure, it was a cop.
Listen, it was a cop. But this is the greatest story. So I gave him my, passport, driver's license, and a $50 bill.
Mm. Yeah, was that enough?
And he went. I said, I just want to pay the ticket, officer, right now. And he goes, no problem. And he goes, you want to know where the girls are?
All right. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a police officer in this part. Yeah.
It was great. Listen, brother, we love you. I don't want to infringe on your time. Enjoy this. All right. And then it's business next week.
Yeah, it's all business. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back in the saddle. I'll be there at the link on Thursday night, announcing a Cowboy team. We're going to start off talking about no Micah Parsons. It's going to be weird, really strange not to see him out there on the field.
Oh, I know. It's going to be bizarre. But I'm glad at least you'll be in Jersey. I can come over then and see you. Because it's been all summer.
Well, they got this kid. The Cowboys did draft this kid from Boston College. He's from South Jersey, Donovan Ezerico. Yeah. Like, he's actually a pretty good player.
Ezerico. I love him.
Donovan's a good player.
Yeah, he's
South Jersey kid.
Yeah, I know a lot about him. He's a good player. All right, brother, enjoy. There he is. Look at him in paradise. The mystical Baldy, the great one. All right,
legend.
We got. He is the best, man. He's great stuff. Let's take care of this
quote. I'm just listening to music, talking to my girl. Sounds like he's like 18.
Yeah. Just listening to music.
Talking to my girl.
Talking to my girl. That's great. That's great. All right, let's take care of some business. And then we take a visit with our doctors. We love Dr. Rosero, and we're looking forward to talking to Doc about Devontae Smith and the groin. The groin update.
Yeah. Let's keep those groins healthy.
You're a pain in the groin sometimes.
Sometimes. We all are. Who isn't? If you're not a pain in the groin, sometimes you're doing it all wrong.
I forgot to ask Baldy about the beef rib, because he would have been.
You know what he's going to go? He goes size. He's with you. He's a size man.
Yeah. Well, most dudes are.
I don't know what you're trying to imply, but I will not take offense at that. Hey-o. Seems like a compliment to me, I guess.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the Cherry Hill Mitsubishi. I tell you about our guys all the time, Charlie Folk, and the great Folk dealerships in South Jersey, all over the Folk auto dealerships. Check out Cherry Hill Mitsubishi and go see Bill. That's my buddy over there. He's going to take great care of you. They have all kinds of deals going on this Labor Day weekend. massive selection of budget-friendly and gas-sipping Mitsubishis. And here's the fact that shocked me. Mitsubishi Motors, #1 in customer satisfaction with dealer services among mainstream brands and SUV owners. That's not me saying it. That's J.D. Power, all right? So that's legit stuff. Great warranty, one of the best in the businesses, 10 years, 100,000-mile powertrain, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper. Why settle for a lesser warranty but on the hook for costly repairs down the road? All right, drive home your new Mitsubishi today. Just minutes from all bridges, available online 24/7. Check them out, cherryhillmitsubishi.com. Go over there. Tell Bill that I sent you. Say, Cuz sent me, PHLY. He's going to give you the Cuz discount. It's going to be good. You trust me, you'll like it. Again, even if you take a test drive, you get a lunch. Restaurant.com gift card, $100, just for taking a test drive.
I'm over there every day driving cars.
Look, I know people buy Mitsubishis elsewhere. I just don't know why.
Nope.
All right, let's go and talk about the Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app because it's a monster weekend. Brain will join us coming up at 11. We'll have Brain. I know Danny will have some. I know Danny D will have some thoughts on the games this weekend. All right, because
I would think
he'll be dabbling.
He's a dabbler.
Mm-hmm. So we'll talk to Danny D and the Brain, and then you can play it on the Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app. And you got to go with the $25K giveaway. This is a really cool thing that they're doing. If you bet $25 on the Eagles-Birds game on Thursday, you'll get automatically qualified to win your share of $25,000 in free bets. All right, boom, free bet. You're going to be hooked up. All right, it's just put a $25 bet in. That's it. It could be Eagles minus 25, right? The Eagles minus 30.
There's no survey. I don't got to answer any questions. I just place a bet.
Right? It could be over Saquon. I mean, you name it. You just have fun with it. And you'll automatically be entered. And that's new customers and existing customers. So check out the Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app. $25K giveaway. You're going to like it. BetParks.com has all the details. It's going to be in PA, New Jersey, Michigan, Maryland, Ohio. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right. Do we have our doc? Oh, fantastic. Dr. Ed Rizzero joins us. And Doc is one of the great doctors at Rothman Orthopedics that we love. You know, he's a graduate of Philadelphia College of Orthopedic Medicine in Philadelphia. Did his residency at Temple. I mean, he's one of us. He's a great, great, great doc. Let's welcome Dr. Edward Rizzero to the show. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning, Anthony. Thank you for having me.
What a pleasure, man. What a pleasure. You excited for the season?
Oh, more so now more than ever after yesterday's news. I'll tell you that much right now.
Nice.
What did you think, Doc? I mean, I know you're a sports guy. So when you heard that Micah got traded,
I'm not in the football business, but listen, if you can take an edge rusher like that away from our offensive line, it only helps. And I was talking to some of my colleagues, and I think we need to do what we can to keep Jerry Jones alive forever and keep running that team.
Yes.
You rule, Doc. That's right, baby. I love it. I love it. What a night it was. We had the seismic trade, and then Schwarber, Kyle Schwarber with 4 home runs last night. What a night it was, Doc.
9 RBIs, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's great stuff, man. Great stuff. All right, so Birds start Thursday, and we know you do not treat Devontae Smith, but we want to talk about his injury. You're an expert in this field, so we're going to talk about his groin injury and how a groin strain will affect an explosive wide receiver's ability to accelerate off the line, right? Break out of cuts, in and out of cuts. How do you kind of foresee it?
I mean, you know how it is, right? Growing up playing sports, what do we teach kids, right? watch the hips, because that's where, when explosive athletes go, that's where they're going to go, is where the hips go. So the groin provides stabilization for explosive movement. And if you have a groin strain, first, the athlete's going to be experiencing a lot of pain with those movements. But as it gets worse or a more severe strain, it's going to limit that explosive movement. So they're going to have trouble getting in and out of cuts.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And you're right, the hips don't lie. You're always supposed to look at hips when you're guarding, right? Always, because that's it. Now, what are the key stages of rehab for a player recovering from a groin strain?
I mean, there's four basic stages. Number one, when it first happens, you want to do what you can to control the symptoms. That can be with ice and medication. And then after that, you want to get into what we call protected movement. You don't want to really immobilize them. You want to do what you can to move them through their normal range of motion of the hips without or limited to no pain. Once you get past that stage, then you want to work at strengthening that your hip adductors or groin musculature. And then that's when you progress to full speed, explosive movements, game specific movements, and hopefully they're full go.
Are there benchmarks that indicate that like the player is ready for full speed reps?
I mean, the big benchmarks are number one is being completely pain-free, right? Or little to no pain, because these are professional athletes. You know, football players, raise your hand if you're a professional football player with no pain, right? But you want a really very limited amount of pain. Secondly, they need to be full strength. And number three, they need to be able to do every type of movement or cut they do normally in game time without any issues whatsoever.
And then I guess, Doc, how would you manage and monitor like these kinds of injuries during the season, just to make sure you got no setbacks?
Okay. I mean, number one, right after the injury, you want to make sure you do a proper warm up, right? This includes going from the static stretching to dynamic stretching to then the full explosive movement. Typically, a professional athlete should take anywhere from 1 hour, 30 minutes to an hour just to warm up for the sporting activity. Number two, during the week and basically throughout the season, there needs to be some sort of muscle maintenance. You need to do what you can to keep those adductors, the hip, groin and adductors strong. This can include things like sumo squats, adductor planks, or even what we call open chain exercises, where we move those hip girdle musculature through its range of motion to keep it nice and strong. You really just got to maintain strength and then add on flexibility to prevent a future strain from happening.
Oh, this is why you guys are the best, all right? Rothman Orthopedics, because you explain it for the layman that has no idea about it, right? And like it makes so much sense. You know how we care in Philadelphia. Like we're our own weekend warriors. You guys keep us in movement, right? You're talking. I'm like, oh wow, So the warm up period should be 30 minutes to 60 minutes. For a professional athlete, so a schlub like me, I need
3 hours.
Right. Like, you guys are the greatest, man. Thank you, Doc.
It's a pleasure, Anthony. I love being here.
Did you? What do you think? What are you going to do for the game on Thursday?
Well, I mean, buckle down. First of all, I'm excited because it's another banner that's going up. Number two, listen, it's a Cowboys game, right? It's pretty much it's like a playoff game. First week of the season, right? So it's going to be exciting.
I love it. See, you're just like us. I love it, Doc. The greatest, man. Thanks,
grew up
pal.
around Philly, so I'm born and raised, man.
I can tell, man. You got it in the blood. 4 for 4. We love our 4 for 4 doctors. Thank you, brother.
It was a pleasure.
There he is, Dr. Ed Rosero from Rothman Orthopedics. They're great guys.
They're all sports guys. Or sports people.
It's great to actually have a real conversation, like a sports conversation, with that kind of professional.
Yes.
Yeah. It's great. It's wonderful. Where's Danny D? Danny D, the AD. Where you at? What's up, my man? He's got the Penn Charter football. Look at that. He's got the Penn Charter football on.
Game day, baby.
Look at that. Today's game day?
Game day.
Who you got?
We're going down Baltimore. We're playing Calvert Hall.
All right. Wow. A little Baltimore trip today.
Yeah, got to make the trip.
So you going right from here?
So I'll leave around like 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Go get lunch with someone and.
Do you ride on the bus with the players?
No,
or?
they went yesterday.
Oh, they went yesterday.
Yeah, they did a tour of John Hopkins. They did a tour in Maryland. So they're bouncing around to Under Armour. So yeah, doing a walkthrough at Maryland today. So
now, how good is Calvert?
They're good. Those boarding schools. They're hit or miss, and they graduate a lot, but they can change their roster pretty quickly because of the boarding aspect. So
right,
they fluctuate. Sometimes they're like a top 50 team in the country in basketball or football, and then some years they can. So we'll see. I mean, it's tough to tell with those teams because they can just reload pretty easily. They graduated a lot, though.
How is the squad? Like, what's the Penn Charter squad look like?
Good. Quarterback's really good. It's the younger brother of McGlinchey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Tommy McGlinchey. I think so. He's going to Northwestern next year to play tight end. He's our quarterback. He's the best athlete probably on the field, and I think he's going to be a lineman like his brother. He's huge. He's like 6'5".
Is he really?
Yeah, and he looks like he can carry another 50, 60 pounds pretty easily.
Well, Lane was a quarterback. Lane Johnson was a quarterback in high school.
I think they'll beef him up. He's got the bloodline.
Yeah.
His brother's on the Broncos.
Yeah.
Notre Dame legend. So.
Yeah, he's Notre Dame legend.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, the Irish baby. So he's really good. Got a bunch of good skill players. So we'll see. I mean, it's a good mix of young and old. But yeah, first test. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I watched a lot of high school football last weekend.
Yeah,
because it was all over ESPN.
Love it.
And of course, it was the prep game I was glued to.
That was a tough one.
How you were down there?
Yeah.
How that had to be? It was 20. They were rolling. They were dominating the game. It was 28-0. It was weird. It just kind of snuck up, and there was a play where they almost converted a deep shot. It was like a kill shot.
Yeah.
And it was just a tick off. And it's like if they would have scored then, the game's over. It was 28-7 during that.
One score would put the game away. Need a little bit more time on the clock. They had too many 3 and outs. Some injuries, cramping. That Florida weather is tough. You used to like end of the game, like that second half. They were cramping a ton. They lost a linebacker, Boggs, to a hamstring, and he's a middle linebacker. He's a guy. And they lost 2 offensive linemen, heat related. So again, not an excuse. You got to win those games. But it was a really cool environment. It's great to showcase all those games on ESPN.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, Diabell. And they just got gas, man. Going down there, every time we've been down there, you can't prepare for the heat and the humidity.
Not this time of the year. And we have been it's been beautiful here.
Yeah.
Which is almost bad because you're not ready for that kind of heat and cramping.
It happens, and you try to prepare for it. You go down early, but it's so hard to adjust in a day.
Yeah, you can't touch your body.
Yeah, so again, great. Shout out to American Heritage for fighting, man. You got no quit. It was a great game, and there was great games all weekend. There was really no blowouts, so just shows the parity across the country. It was California teams like Mater Dei, number 1 team in the country. They were up 28-3. And they only won 28-23 against Aquinas. Aquinas almost came back.
Wow, get out.
The Florida teams are ready for the second half.
Yeah, that's an advantage, man. Second half advantage.
Yeah, so that was really cool.
Because when it was even, all I know is the prep dominated the first half.
Yeah, and then they fell apart, man. They got to get ready.
Speaking of dudes, though, can I just tell you, because we were texting about him, but Lockley, you got to see this kid, dude. He's a linebacker. He's ridiculous.
At prep?
He's around. I've never seen a kid around the ball just every play.
Yeah,
you knows for the ball. Every play, the kid's around the ball.
He's an outside linebacker. He's a junior. He already has a ton of offers, but after that game, he got a Bama offer. He's a dude.
Bama offer. Wow.
I
told Matt, get on it, Matt.
Yeah, Nebraska offered him last year, but they got us to keep him close because he's got the combination of speed, size. He already looks like an NFL player.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's
so
a
good.
Dude,
sideline
man.
to sideline.
Lockley. Look, remember that name.
Yeah, Brandon Lockley. He's a beast.
Yeah.
And then Roman went down to North Carolina. They had a tough game. They lost by 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they played one of the day schools down there. And LaSalle played Pittsburgh Central Catholic and handled them by 14. So
okay, that's good.
LaSalle plays Malvern tonight.
Yeah, that's a big game.
Down the shore.
Down the shore. Yeah, this is a big. In fact, we got to give a shout out to those boys.
Yeah,
I mean that's going to be a monster.
Big game. So it's Interact versus Catholic League, right? So I'm interested to see how it goes. Two of the top guys.
That's like the Danny D Bowl.
Yeah, a little bit of both. So we'll see how it works out. But yeah, I think LaSalle will probably get them, but I think Malvern
Sounds
will get
good,
them.
dude.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're good.
I mean, they have 2 guys ranked in top 100 in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, on both sides of the ball, right?
Well coached.
Well coached. Brett Gordon does a really good job. Yeah, I mean, it's his second year. He's learned from his first year, right? Obviously, he's been around football forever, but going back into
Yeah,
head
you
coach role.
see, like he's impressive.
Yeah, no, he's a really smart guy. He mixes it up. So that's going to be a huge one. And then, yeah, we're at Calvert Hall tonight, 7 o'clock down in Baltimore, so that'll be good. So, yeah, it's back, man. I'm so excited.
I know, dude.
It's
It's going to be unbelievable,
It's
man.
so much fun.
I love it.
There he goes, the bro.
Come here.
It's a game for them tonight, brother.
We were just
Joey O'Brien.
we were just singing their praises.
We were hyping them up.
That's why I came
Oh,
out.
yeah, we were just singing their praises.
Big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. And how we were just talking about Brett Gordon, how well coached they are.
He's a hell of a coach.
He is. And I love Joey.
Game this year, bro.
I'll get you. See, I don't know if I can get him on the sidelines. He'll
No,
be acting
no,
up.
no,
He'll be acting up, man. I'll try to
Don't
get him
do
down
that.
there.
No. Roken will never speak to
Liability.
me
He'll be
again.
liability over
Yeah,
there.
Roken will never speak to me again.
He'll be stealing signs. He's
Yeah,
Tyler Stallion over there.
no. I can't have that. He's out. I can't do it.
Well, we'll secure tickets for him. We'll get him in the stands.
Yeah, let him be in the stands.
We'll secure some tickets for him.
You know. So we got the War at the Shore. What's it called? It's the
Battle of the Beach.
Battle of the Beach.
Battle of the Beach.
They do it. I love that. It's a great idea.
I'm making Penn Chargers to be in that next year. I'm on it. We're gonna play in that. We're gonna play someone in it. We're gonna make. It's such a cool thing.
You should definitely.
Labor Day, Ocean City.
Yes.
And historically they played in the game. The last couple of years they haven't. So we got to revisit that. We're gonna get. I love opening up down the shore. I think it'll be so much fun.
That'll be perfect.
Yeah, if you're a kid, that's great. If you're a parent,
and then you guys come stay at the house. We'll do a whole thing.
Well,
here we go.
Hopefully we'll have somebody in the game.
Oh, well, we'll be playing. Yeah, we'll be in the game. Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Hopefully you had another linebacker in the game.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man.
Yeah.
Battle of the Beach. So that's a really good weekend. They do a bunch of games.
I love that stuff. They do, it's funny, Wildwood, they do the baseball, they'll do the soccer.
Yeah, there's a bunch of soccer games down there this weekend in Wildwood and Maxwell. And then in Ocean City, they do the football. So it's really cool weekend to be down the Shore Points. And it's great for the kids.
It is great. It's great for families.
Great families. It kind of checks a lot of boxes. So.
I was having this conversation yesterday with my buddy Vinny. We were talking about youth sports and how it brings families together. Like, I see these like moms, right? Like the mom, they wear the baseball mom shirts and earrings, football mom.
Yeah.
Like they're so into it. And it's good. Like, so these things down the shore for, youth and high school, it's great stuff because there's a bonding there. I mean, it's almost like the new church.
Yeah.
No, I love
I could
it.
see that, man. If I was a parent, I'd be all into it.
Yeah, you would. You'd be
100%.
Some people get a lot of control, but who brings a nice little tailgate?
Yeah,
No, it's crazy. So the tailgate has evolved. I didn't know like youth tailgate till I got to the prep. They come out with they rent like massive U-Hauls with grills on the back.
Oh, then they're
roasting pigs.
Yeah. They're doing like ridiculous, like chef-inspired dishes.
So, but I do think that
North Catholic never roll like that.
No, it's a rarity, but it's growing. Like Anthony said, with the youth sports growing how it is, it's growing on that side, like the hospitality side, and like everyone coming together. But I think it's really important. It does bring everyone together. It's great for bonding. It's great for kids to spend time after the games. Right? There's something for them to do. Usually there's a meal after the games with the parents and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's really big for like the culture of the programs. I think the teams that do it well. I think it's an added bonus for them and helps them.
It promotes that community.
For sure.
Like everything's about community. Like the thing that I love about today, like you look at PHLY, we're about community. We got Rick here, like our buddy Rick, who's a great 4for4 fan, great sportsman. And he's like, yo, Ant, can I come on and hang out? I'm off Friday. Yeah, dude, come on over, man. Grab some jerky, right?
Love a good sportsman.
If there's any left.
Right. Yeah. but that's the point of community and around sports. It's real, man. It's great.
It brings people together from all different walks of life. and then it's the common denominator.
Where else can you walk around the ballpark and Big Farts Jones yells your name out last night?
Oh, my God.
That was a hell of a game for you to be at, VJ.
Yeah.
How about that?
One for the ages.
Oh, Schwarber.
When are they going to sign
Dude,
him?
people were leaving in the 7th inning. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
he's got a chance. He's 5th in the lineup. There's a chance for him to come back up. People
He
were
was
rolling.
so mad when he didn't get the 5th one.
Yeah.
Well, the best is Bruhan, who's the position player, he's a shortstop. He was pitching.
Yeah.
So
I was locked in. I was hoping he got the 5th.
I know. We're like, oh my God, here it is. And he's got a cookie. I mean, it was just a cookie hot out of the oven.
Yeah.
The chocolate chips were still melty.
It's just hard when they go down to like 70.
I know.
70.
I know.
That
60.
guy was hitting 38 and 58 last
Yeah.
night.
His slider was 30. It was 40.
It's like,
yeah.
But you see, Schwarber said he wished he had not asked in the cage if anyone's hit 5. Like he's like, I wish I wouldn't have asked.
Yeah. He wanted so bad. And listen, God bless him. He took a hack of all hacks too.
He had a night too. Apparently, he was on Abbott Elementary. They filmed a scene with him. They prearranged it. That was the night last night. So after that, he goes out and films a scene.
Oh, it was after the game?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Hell of a night. They got to sign him, man. I don't know. We got to figure this out.
This place is all lose their minds if they don't bring him back.
I know.
They'll be roasting like Jerry Jones, man. How about Andre got a nice shout out on the internet? I saw he negotiated the deal.
Yes. Our buddy Andre Odom.
Shout out to Andre Odom.
Yeah, man. Been working the deal on Micah Parsons. And
he told me years ago, we're going to get paid just about what quarterbacks get paid when it's up.
Yeah.
He told me this 3 years ago when I met him. He's like, 2-3 years from now, he's going to get quarterback money. There's no way. He's too important. 47 million.
Are you kidding me? 47.
I can't
That's
even wrap my head
incredible.
around it.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and it's good for them, man. Happy for Andre and
happy
that Mike is out of the division.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll take that all day.
I will say Green Bay's going to be good.
Very good.
Now they're the Eagles' #1 competition.
For sure. Everyone loves Jordan Love. I'm still not sold on him yet. I don't think he's got the it factor.
I don't think people like him. I'm in the minority. I like him.
I think the national media, like the guys on ESPN, are always saying, like, "Oh, he's a top 5 quarterback."
Mm-hmm.
Now he does have ability. I don't think he has it. Like when it's close, I don't think he has that.
Well, he was hurt last year, dude.
The hurt ones with it, they come through.
Yeah, man. He doesn't have that little oomph.
Yeah,
that little intangible that's in here.
Yeah,
in here.
100%.
I don't want to be like painted as the Jordan Love apologist. I mean, but
why not add it to your list? You're already the Herbert apologist.
Yeah, I just like talent. I'm sorry, I could just
Similar
look
players.
at talent.
Similar players.
Similar players.
Yeah.
Like, look, all the talent in the world.
Yep.
Herbert's like you put him in a lab is what you draw up as a quarterback, right?
Well, except for whatever's between the ears and the heart. Yep.
He's the
But
10 man now.
how do you say that when you haven't had a real coach? Brandon Staley was his coach. I mean, my God.
I get it. No, look,
Context.
I get all that. I'm just saying I think he's the 10 man.
How much time have you spent with Herbert?
None.
You ain't got to be on the field to know that. You can just see it.
No, but you're making
I'm
assertions
saying
about the
because-
kid's character.
No, I just think he's so talented. Even at Oregon, like I'm going back, like he's so talented. You got to win something with that much talent, and you've had talent around you. It's not like he's just at Oregon. They were loaded.
Oh, come on. That defense was trash.
Yeah, score 50. You're the guy.
Okay,
You're the
but
guy.
the
You're the
defense was
man.
trash. You want to win to go against an SEC team with that trash defense? That ain't happening.
Look, I'm just saying he's got to prove me wrong. I think he has all the talent
You guys
in the
are
world.
tough.
Oh,
You guys
he
are
wants
tough.
The pill. He wants the pill.
Oh.
I know. I will, but I break stuff. I mean, I'm in trouble.
I've seen him breaks.
Bones.
Bones.
Like the minute I start, I throw it to you, I'm going to want it back, right? And then you throw it back, and then the next
I
thing
don't
you
want
know,
to be in the middle of that.
I'm going to throw it to Andrew. And then I throw it to Andrew, and then I break something.
His glasses
and then
fly.
We're only letting Moss throw the ball around in here, all right? That's it. He's the one who throws the ball around the studio.
Where do you think he got his arm, Holmes?
Yeah.
Pencharda got a Cuse offer?
Yeah, so Carter Smith, I was going to bring it up. Rising sophomore. He's elite, just got a Syracuse offer.
Nice.
Kid is amazing kid. He's about 6'4", 2 guard, and he was up at Syracuse camp, and they loved him. Wow. So that's his first offer. Because it's rare after your freshman year, again, big offers.
Yeah.
He's a dude. He's a top 100 kid for sure. He's in the gym working. Yeah, we're building over there for hoops, man.
Yeah,
Brandon Williams, the coach, my guy. We're building. We'll be.
No, you're going to be in power.
We'll be knocking.
Yeah.
On the PCL's door soon enough.
Look at him. Yeah, he's such a hooper.
We'll be coming.
You're such a hooper.
Hoops is like you get 2 kids. You don't need the numbers of football, right?
I know.
Football,
no, it's true. You need
football.
You need an O line. You need a D line. That's how you win. And it's tough to get those kids. Those kids are that big. Oh, I got a kid. I just saw a kid the other night. The scrimmage. Yeah. Right. You know what I really want to do?
Let's get him the information out of Penn Tri. We'll talk to him.
Like he needs business cards.
I know.
I love. There's a kid. He was 12.
All right.
Like he said. I asked the coach. I go, "What's up at 99?" Kid was like 6'4".
Love it.
Like 260, like a monster.
Yeah.
So we were in. We had a scrimmage in Belmar. So there was another team. There was a couple teams that were on the field scrimmaging. We had half the field. They had half the field. I think the kid was like 13. And I go, what's his story? He goes, the first year he came out for football.
Wow.
And I go, he goes, the first day he was throwing up the whole practice.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll see you tomorrow, coach. And I love the coach. Coach was like, yeah, you going to see me tomorrow? All right.
Let's go.
It was good.
Work.
And the kid, very raw, but like that kind of size, and he's got quickness. And I'm like, dude, he's a defensive tackle.
Size, man. That's the first thing. So then you get good coaching around him and you figure it out. Like I told you, Hass was going to Penn State when he was in 7th grade. Like he was big, but before he got with Joe and
Joe Ferrero,
he was tripping over his own feet.
This dude. These trainers are amazing what they get the kids into. It's unbelievable.
I tell you why I think Joe's so great is Joe has a really diverse background where he works. He was a physical therapist first before he got into the strength and conditioning side, so he understands the body really well. He was a soccer player by trade.
Yeah.
So he has a wide range of knowledge.
He's put together too, Joe.
Yeah, he's a little fire plug, man.
Yeah.
Joe's the man, but he actually just got married in Sicily. Just went to Sicily and got married to Joe.
He was doing that. You know what? Thanks for reminding me. I got to text him.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, man.
Congratulations, Joe.
Yeah, he's the best. He's the best. What else we got? We're going to hang with the brain because
I love the brain.
Yeah, we got a big college weekend, and I want your picks.
Yeah, I want to hear what the brain's got. What kind of gold he's going to give us, man.
Any other you stuff that we got in there?
So now it's just after this week, we'll have so much content because this is like the fish. So a lot of teams sometimes take the week 0 bye. The Interact doesn't start till this weekend.
Right.
So like here on out, where soccer starting up. Shout out to your boy Bobby. Had his first game the other night. VG, Bobby D.
Now, how are they doing?
They beat Ryan 3-1, handled them.
Nice.
So Bobby's the man because he lines up. Like the Interact in soccer is probably it's a better league. But the PCL it's just gritty, right? It's tough. So he lines up all those teams. So he's playing Roman, Prep, Ryan, Judge. Bobby wants all the smoke. So first one.
Wants all the smoke.
Bobby wants it all. So first game, 3-1 victory over Ryan on Wednesday night. So he's got a weekend. This weekend, he's got a couple of teams coming in from Ohio that we're hosting that will play at Penn Charter on.
Me and Bobby D we worked at a butcher shop.
Yeah.
Way underage. Slicing big.
That's great.
And he had something on his leg, maybe like I don't know, a mole or something, and it got stuck like between the butcher block, and he pulled away, and it ripped it off.
What's this episode of Seinfeld?
And it's just a little tiny thing bleeding, but he starts to we sit him down. The guy who owns a butcher shop is an old boxer, and he's sitting down. And he's just punching him. He's like, "Don't you pass out on me!" Punching him in the yard. He's like, "Don't you pass out!"
Were you doing beef ribs at that place?
Yeah, all kinds of ribs, man. We had the big power salt. I was like 14, slicing them up.
Love that,
dude. Beef ribs.
Yeah.
So what was it? Oh, Franny was doing this whole thing, right? By the way, we were in overtime. OT overtime. Fran was talking about making ribs, and I just make a crack about the beef rib because I love the beef rib.
Yeah.
The beef rib is a great rib. It's always pork. I like a pork rib.
I like a beef rib.
But the beef rib is underrated. Like, nobody talks about it. It's a great item. And you know.
It's fine.
Daisy over here ripping me.
Yeah.
About,
you gotta go to pork ribs.
But you can't, if you're a vegan, you can't get in a meat argument. That's my beef.
That is tough. You're not getting all of them. You're not touching all.
But you can't.
You're limited.
You can't. You can't. You have a say. If we're
and he acts like just because even if I was a vegan, it's not like I've never tasted the food before.
Okay, but if we're arguing that what's it called, Satan cheesesteak?
Satan. Yeah.
Satan.
Yeah.
Right? If
Satan.
we're arguing Satan,
it's like a wheat gluten.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're talking gluten, and
he's the guy,
right?
All right.
You're the expert.
Yeah.
You want to talk about bean sprouts? You're the expert. Yeah. But if we're talking meat,
I love a good bean sprout.
You got to stay on the sidelines. That's just fair.
Nah, dude, it's common knowledge.
Fair.
I think
the pork rib's better.
I think that he can have an opinion, but obviously he should.
Danny knows the pork rib's better. He's not saying.
No, I like both, but I think Anthony. I seen him put some food down. I think you got to go to him on those matters.
If I'm talking Italian food, yeah, I'm not going barbecue and smoker. I'm not taking Anthony's advice here.
But listen, I'm just talking about.
I've eaten more barbecue and smoked food recently than you probably have.
Recently?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but I used to travel all the time, and you went with the fair. So I've had beef ribs in Texas.
That's my argument. Just because it may have been a decade since I've had them, I can tell the difference. You're making my argument for me.
No, you don't know anything. You don't know nothing. What do you know about it? Get out. We're going to go to the brain in a minute, but I do want to tell people that Danny D and I, every week I host a show on Fox Sports Radio on the weekends, on Saturday morning.
I've heard it. It's a good show.
Thanks, brother. Well, joining me to do a youth show before my college football show is my man, Danny D.
Like 5 a.m?
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Wow, that's a heck of a commitment. Oh, man. Lucky you.
Wipe those crusties out of your eyes before you start.
He ain't going to bed.
There's going to be naps on Saturdays.
5 to 7 on Saturday mornings, a youth show. It's going to be called Project NIL.
Love that.
Oh, nice. That'll be a good show.
Right on Fox Sports Radio. And you can always
can
get
I tape
the
it?
podcast.
Can I watch it on demand or listen to it
on demand?
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to wake up. I know your
sometimes
schedule.
if I'm getting in, I'll be like, oh, Ant's on. Put it on while I make a little food.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
But we're going to have fun.
Yeah, I'm just going to be taking naps on Saturday. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, make a nice little midday
I do
nap.
In Ohio State, Texas, you'd be napping.
Nah, we'll be strategic.
Yeah, you got to do it before. Like I
get
do.
done before the games.
I do it early.
Yeah. No, I'm going right back to sleep. I go 9
That's
o'clock.
that's what I do, and then I'm up for game day.
Love it.
And then that's my day.
This is going to be some big games, man.
Monster games. Do we have our man to talk about it, Andrew?
He's having a hard time connecting, so I'm trying to get him a new link here.
Oh.
Baldy connects from the jungle.
Yeah, Baldy's literally the jungle.
Brains on the beach.
All the resources
So Baldy went
in
on
the
his
world.
trip. Where'd he go? I couldn't see.
He's in Costa Rica.
That dude's everywhere. He's such a legend, man.
He's in Costa Rica. You want
Any breakdowns of what he's seeing out there or no?
No,
but he's I know.
He's got his girl with him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
His quote was, she's a good chick. I want to take her. I want to take her away before the season. That was a direct quote.
So he should have listened and did the jewelry like you talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yes, Golden Nugget.
Golden Nugget.
Yes.
Preemptive.
Yes.
Preemptive jewelry for the season coming up.
Yes.
Get a little bit more leeway when you're watching all the games.
I know.
Hey, speaking of Golden, because while we're waiting, I'd like to keep us up on the Bill Belichick and his girlfriend stories.
Oh, let's lay it on.
Have you seen?
I'm behind it. No.
So they applied for a trademark of the term gold digger. And they're going to do jewelry, a line of jewelry.
This girl lost her damn mind, man.
What?
Yes.
They're doing gold digger jewelry?
Yeah.
That's actually genius.
Pretty funny.
It's actually a genius
I'd like
idea.
to see you buying in, leaning into a little bit.
Yeah.
My
And he's
God.
also trying to trademark another term. I guess he plans to do some color commentary. The Bellustrator instead of the Telestrator.
Wow, the Bellustrator.
That's corny.
I don't think it's corny.
That's a corny name.
This-
Illustrator.
This lady's trying to lock down it.
I mean, it's her, obviously. This dude,
he don't care.
No.
He's 70 years old. What the hell? What is he? You know what's funny? I had a meeting, one of these meetings I was telling you about. They were in a meeting with Belichick and the girl. And this is before it came out. they thought that she was his assistant. They were at dinner in L.A.
She's 24 years old.
Right?
Right.
Like they're dinner in L.A. And they're talking and having this meeting, and she's like all over the meeting. And they're like, what is the assistant all over the meeting for, right? Blah, blah. Then one of the dudes tells me, then I see him put his hand on her thigh. And I went,
planted the flag.
We better be listening.
All right. All right, let's go to our man, the Brain.
Brain.
Red, the Brain Finder.
Brought to us by the Bet Park Sportsbook Online Casino app on the Xfinity guest line, La Brain. What do you say, Brain?
He got his back.
I got to tell you, man, I'm still in shock of the Micah Parsons situation, which, man, I said the happiest guy in the world has to be Nico Harrison, right?
Take some heat off him.
I mean, seriously, can you believe that the people of Dallas, and not that my heart bleeds for them, but you lose Luka and Micah in the same year?
26 years old each.
I mean, that's dastardly.
Crazy.
I want to ask you a question, Anthony, because me and you are about the same age. I want to know if you agree with me, because I was thinking about this a lot. I was. And it's funny, like, I feel like the older we get in life, and again, we're nowhere near as old as Jerry Jones, but I feel like the one thing in life, the older I've gotten, I mean, I've gotten wiser, smarter, but I've also gotten less patient. And I'm thinking, this is just me just being an amateur psychiatrist, like, he's like, all right, you want to do this BS to me and in his world, and I'm like, all right, I don't care. I'd rather choke on it than have you get, I'm not giving in to you.
Wow,
I don't care.
That's crazy. So wait, but
I think that's what happens. I can't be anything else than that.
Because I'll be honest with you, I've gotten more patient.
Really?
Oh yeah,
not me.
Like it's not even close. SVG. Like not for nothing.
SVG.
No, but he knows me like 20 years ago. I mean, you could have thrown a fist at any point, or you would have been yelling, screaming, and bro laughs because like every once in a while I'll bust Andrew's chops, right? and then the bro goes, dude, you got nothing. Like, he's a pussycat. He's a lamb compared to how he used to be. That's why I'm shocked that you're. Got less patience. I got way more patience. I just think
he clearly, it's obviously coming from him. He owns the team because I don't think the funniest thing with the entire thing was when
I'm not being mean, but he's got issues, man. He's just not competent.
Well, no, but my favorite thing,
it reminds me of Biden at the end. I mean, he's not competent.
Great comp. No, that's great comp because he goes, this made us a better team for the playoffs. I was like, if you're going to say anything to your fan base, that's what you're going to say. We did this trade for this year. You see his quotes? We did this trade for this year. It helps us for this year. For 2025, we did this trade to help us for this year.
Stubborn. Like, that's being stubborn.
He said that.
Because that's a lie. And if you know better, he knows better than that.
And he said that those picks, they might move them. Regardless, you're getting someone that doesn't know your system. You're coming in after the season started. Even if you make a trade with those picks, it doesn't matter. Like, you're too far behind. It's idiotic.
I'm with you.
Hey, Anthony, that Eagles-Giants parlay, now it's only one team I got to worry about, just Washington.
Dude, I listen, Dallas is coming in last. I agree.
I think so. I absolutely think so.
We've been talking about that. I'm with you, man.
I absolutely think so.
I'm with you.
I think Dallas is going to come in last now. I just cannot believe they made that move. I was speechless. It's funny. My brother-in-law told me the day before he's going to the Packers. I've heard from 5. I'm like, it's not. Come on, they're not going to do that. And I wish I had listened.
Who told you that?
That was my brother-in-law told me 5. He kept saying he's going to the Packers. He's going to the Packers. He's going to the Packers. I've gotten multiple people telling me he's going to the Packers.
What's your brother-in-law do?
I kind of blew. What's that?
What's your brother-in-law do?
He's a lawyer, but he said people told him stuff. And I didn't buy it. I'm like, I don't buy it. Because I could have acted on it, but I didn't buy it.
Yeah, wow. I'll be honest with you. I mean, we know the agent pretty well. We know the agents very well, actually. And it came together quickly. So he got like real good information.
He told it to me the day before it happened.
Yeah.
Well, they were saying that Dallas, when he was flying out to get another opinion on his back, they knew like he was locked in because they cleared him, and then he was going to get information that he wasn't cleared. He's like, a doctor was going to say, yeah, you're not cleared. So, like, they knew he was digging in, and then they're like, all right, we're just going to move on.
Yeah. Crazy,
I mean,
man.
there's not been a player this traded this good in the NFL, right? And when's the last time a player this good was traded in the NFL?
I agree. I know.
But it doesn't top when Arthur Blank goes, yeah, we can get Lamar Jackson, but you know what? Why would we want him? That was my
that was bad. How did this impact the futures for the Packers?
Good question, Anthony. Well, first of all, the game itself, the Eagles game, the line when it before the trade, the Eagles were 6.5 laying, 27 laying, like reduced juice. Now the Eagles, if you go look at it, the Eagles are 7 laying more heavy juice. I think more like 115 or 7.5 laying 105. So it definitely affected the game itself. You know, let's call it close to a half a point. The Dallas over under. Again, fortunately, I had a bad feeling this parsing was going to not go great, but they went from 7.5 juice to the over. Now they're 7.5 heavily juiced to the under, more like -140 to the under. Packers, Anthony, went from 25-1 to win the Super Bowl now to like 12-13 to 1. That was the biggest effect. And the Packers are now the favorite to win the division.
Yeah, they should be. I mean, quite frankly,
I mean that's a huge get. You get a guy like that, you can't overestimate
game wrecker.
Yeah, he's a game wrecker, and you know
they were 5th in the league in sacks last year, guys.
Yeah,
I think they were 5th or 6th, and they had a guy like that. Man,
I know.
I don't know.
Their issue was in the secondary last year, but
correct. And Love never had that.
Well, he was hurt. I mean, he was hurt. Yeah, he was hurt. Oh, look at you two right off the bat. Look at you guys laugh because they think I'm a Love apologist. I just go, if he's healthy, he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, he's a good. Yeah, I'm not. You're not saying he's in the Hall of Fame. You're saying he's a good quarterback. What's wrong with that? That's a very fair comment to say.
He's good. He's not top. He's not in the top 5.
Yeah,
I didn't say he was
good.
top 5.
Well, no one's saying that.
Upper echelon. I think he's.
I didn't say top 5.
No, I was saying people put him in there a lot.
I hear a lot of love hate.
Yeah.
I mean, he had that great.
He's
better than an
He's good.
Him or Brock Purdy, Anthony?
I like Love all day. All day. I hate Brock Purdy.
I can't even focus with Brain with it. He's like witness protection program. He's got the blur background.
Yeah, he's got like no light.
Yeah, well, I can't anyone see what's going on here. You know what's funny? I don't know how that's even happening.
Down there, but throw a light on.
No, I have to like. Funny thing is, again, the good thing. This is my last day here. I'm moving. I'm going back. I'm going this weekend. I'm going to my father-in-law's, and I'm going to be back in Florida Monday. So this computer won't be like this. I don't know what the heck. I was thinking of like the blurred background. I said that VG. I swear to God, I'm like I feel like I'm hiding out or something.
Yeah,
kind of look dark. Like, I don't want anyone knowing where I'm at. You know.
He's got the what do they call it? The travel back.
He went to the mattresses, the Brain.
Yeah, he did. But what is it when you go on land? They have the bag, the
go bag,
to go bag.
Yeah, but it's like he's got the passport, the cash.
Yeah, I mean,
what's it called? It's called something.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. The lamb.
The lamb.
You go on the lamb.
You don't know what goes on the lamb? You know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
He's on the run.
Never heard that. You go on a run.
Oh, okay.
You're going to go hide out.
Kind of like Jerry Jones will be doing soon.
Right.
Can we also, like, while we're here talking to Andrew, someone pointed out 45 minutes ago, we're here not 7 days away from the NFL. We're 6, right?
I thought we were 7.
No, we're 6
days. Today's Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Thursday night.
Yeah, who said that?
Someone in the chat said it.
Well, yeah,
my bad. My bad.
He's your football boy over here with your pal on me. Mr. Football Boy doesn't even know how many days
my bad.
Who's
Andrew tries to be your football guy.
Well, I'm not trying to be anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you say how great Herbert is.
He's good.
What have I ever said that?
He doesn't even know who Herbert is.
Yeah, I do. He won me a fantasy league 3 years ago.
He won your fantasy football league, Charlie?
Oh. I did, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's go through college football weekend. All right? Bug out bag. Jerby said it. My man Jerby Zebus, the bug out bag.
What's the bug out bag?
That's cash,
wallet. That's the bug out bag?
Passport.
I never heard that called that.
Yeah.
Interesting. There you go, Brain. Oh, we saw you for a second.
Brain, let's go through
Yes,
it tonight. I'm going to give you a couple games. FS1, Western Michigan and Michigan. And then the good game is Auburn and Baylor.
That's a
And
great
I
game.
like Auburn in this game. I love Auburn's defense. Brain, Danny D, what do you guys think?
Well, for me, again, I actually think this is the most underrated game of the entire weekend. Honestly, because no one's talking about it.
Right.
But this would be in my, they do these things on, on the internet, okay, top 5 most watchable games.
Yes.
This would be in my top 5.
Yes.
It actually would, which is a strong statement because this is an incredible. In fact, this may be the best opening weekend of college football I can remember.
Ever.
But, it's interesting. Bill returns a bunch of starters. I actually like both teams' season wins to go over. I like both teams here. I did bet Auburn when it was a pick. Auburn's now laying 2.5. If it gets to 3, I think that's definitely too much.
I see 1.5 on the Bet Parks.
It is. Is it 3?
1.5.
Oh, 1. Okay. Yeah, I think Auburn wins a close one here. I do. But I actually I actually do respect both teams. I actually really do respect both teams. As Baylor was a team, again, they returned 14 starters. They're going to be good. But Auburn's going to be good too. Again, I think this is going to be, let's call it a 4-point Auburn win, 31-27. But I think it's going to be a really exciting game. And I'm actually really looking forward to watching this one.
Sharps are all over Auburn.
Are they?
Yeah, there's only 24% of the bets, but 71% of the money's on Auburn.
Yeah, I like Auburn. I just think it's better football down there. And, first game of the season.
Their defense is good.
Yeah, they're bringing back a lot too. I would lean Auburn in this one.
Anybody else tonight that you're on?
In football tonight?
Yeah.
On college football? No, look, again, you have San Jose State, Central Michigan, Wake Forest, Kennesaw State, App State,
Georgia
Charlotte.
Tech, Colorado.
No, I bet that game. No,
Tech doesn't roll that team?
This is actually one of my favorite bets of the weekend, believe it or not. And maybe I'm wrong. And again, now Dion's saying that they're better than last year. I am calling that the Jerry Jones comment of we're better without Micah Parsons. I just don't see it. I bet Georgia Tech. I laid 4. I laid 4.
Well, it's 4.5 now.
Me just not.
Right. But I
feel like at the Colorado line, I feel like it should be much higher. No.
Tech. I like Tech in a
Colorado
game.
going to be bad this year?
I don't think they're going to be any good.
Yeah.
They got a bunch. They did
to me,
well.
Haynes King.
Yeah.
Talk about a guy again. He obviously didn't have immediate success. Transfers. He was really good last year. Really good.
I agree.
I like Georgia Tech as a team. I think Georgia Tech is a team I like. Colorado's team, I bet they're under. I actually am going to give you a little bit of a bold call. Not only am I calling them to win, I think they win the game by 14 plus.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree, Brain.
Going out on the limb.
Rambling Rack.
Yeah, this one I poured off the rubber band for this one. I hope I'm right.
rooting for you, buddy.
But I think I have everything better. I really don't think I have anything better with Colorado here except the home field. I think this line's too short. I made this line 7.
All right.
So
that's what I'm saying. I thought it would be much higher.
Yeah.
And I'm just going for fun. It's Philadelphia's new favorite school, Tarleton State. And the line's dropping a little bit against Army. I'm grabbing them tonight. That's one of my plays. 13 and a half.
Trash man, Tarleton play.
Yeah,
that is that's why he is the trash man.
Well, we'll see. That's one of my plays.
Run it down their throats.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
Come on, VG.
I got
against Army.
I got to get that.
Give me Tarleton plus 13 and a half.
Army.
Darius Cooper, baby.
All right. Let's go to Saturday. The monster game of the week, Texas, Ohio State, 1 versus 2. This is just amazing, man. Texas a slight favorite in the game. Where are
this
you?
Is obvious. Yeah, this is just it's a great matchup, right?
Yeah.
It's a great matchup. Again, I did bet under 50.5 at the open. I think this can be a little bit maybe lower scoring than people anticipate. I'd be surprised if this is not a close game, guys. I really would.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Slightest of slight leans for me to Texas. Slightest of slight leans. It just, again,
well,
tough.
you got Julian saying we don't know what he's going to be, right? Like that's the issue with Ohio State is you got that
Correct.
quarterback. You know he's going to be good.
Ohio
but,
State's got the defense. You got to lean Arch in Texas offense.
Right.
Who's going to win that?
I slight lean to Texas for me, but I think it's going to be a very close game, like 23-20 kind of game. But I lean Texas, lean under.
You like the under. How about you, Danny?
I like that too. I like Arch to win the game. I think when it matters, it's going to be in his hands late. I think my boy Manning's, we're a Manning guy.
I know. We love the Mannings.
So I think Arch gets a little late score and they win the game. I agree with the brain. It's going to be a close one.
I'm going Texas on this one.
You're going Texas too?
Yeah, just the way the lines moved that direction.
Hook 'em horns, baby.
Hook 'em.
Anytime I can go is it Days? That's that quarter. That coach's name?
Ryan Day.
Yeah, I'm out on that.
Your cues, by the way, tomorrow. That Tennessee.
I don't like the cues tomorrow.
The Tennessee in the Aflac kickoff is a 13.5-point favorite. Brain.
Yeah, I actually did make a small bet on this one. Again, not a big one, but I did make a small bet on Tennessee. I'm not very high on Syracuse this year at all. I like Tennessee's defense. I think now again they have the whole thing with the quarterback. We'll see again like what's going to happen because they clearly are not probably going to be as good offensively as they were last year. Lean under. I think Syracuse is the team again. I'm very down on this year. I thought this line should have been 15. It's less than that. So again, lean favorite, lead under.
Yep. Anything?
It's tough to go against my boys down there in Orange, but
I know.
I'm staying away.
No, they're both at
Orange. You're Fran Brown, the disciple. I forgot. Yeah.
Fran's a good dude.
I know. No, we love Fran. PSU. I just got one thing to say because they're playing Nevada. They're a huge favorite, 43.5. Because load up on first half Penn State. This has got 35-0, like beginning in the second quarter, written all over it.
I agree.
Yeah, Anthony, we used to talk about back in the day, like the number at Oklahoma. Remember, they would always, in the Barry Switch days, they would be up 47-0, and in every one of these kind of games. Listen, you would absolutely think that they would destroy this team in the first half. I'll try to pull up what I see what the first half line is versus the game line. Shoot, I'm having an issue with.
You can just see them run it because they're going to have such an advantage on the line. Can you pull it up?
It's 20. No, it's funny, Anthony. It is. I think 25.5. 25.5.
Hammer it.
Which again, it's funny. And by the way, I'm looking at our numbers. That's a very good number because I see a lot of other places as high as 28. So if you go to the Bet Park site, 25.5. That's as good as you're going to get on this game.
Yeah, I do it now. That's going to go up. They're going to destroy that team first half all over it. They're going to cover, but just in case
I'd much rather have first half than game.
Agreed.
Because again, these games all the time. From 40 years of doing this, when you get up and when it's 38-0, it's just going to be run. You're not going to get through hour. Yeah, it's just harder to when you need margin. When you're just running every play, and it's just it's to get those covers at the end. So definitely way prefer Penn State in the first half versus the game.
All right, let's continue down. Looking for the big games. How about 3:30? Dateline Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Bama 14.5 against the Seminoles.
Anthony, I like Alabama this year. I think Alabama. Now again, first of all, Florida State.
Speaking last
year, what happened to them last year?
I'm all about Simpson.
Yeah,
he's a QB.
I think Alabama is going to be very tough. I think they're an extremely talented team. I think they have a really good chance to actually win the SEC, and they're one of the teams I clearly get. I mean, it's just not going to limb, but you have a chance to contend for a national championship. I like Alabama here. Now, this line's moved up a ton, Anthony. This line is moved up. I think it opened at 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's now, let me look. I think it's like 13, if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere in that area.
14.5 on Bet Parks.
Yeah. I mean, I still lean Alabama, even with the move. I know you say, oh, you lost some value. And again, I understand Florida State's going to be far better than they were last year. I still don't think they're going to be good enough here. I see Alabama wins this one by 17-21.
I think you're right on, Brain. Right on. It's great having Danny next to me because I can roughhouse. He just goes, roll tide. Like, I just want to crock him when he says that. And if God forbid I get near VG, he'll
don't hit the vegan.
Don't come near me.
You'll bruise the bean sprout.
Big
I didn't
sprouts,
say
Brussels
that. He
sprouts,
said
bean
that.
sprouts, love them all.
All right.
I bathe in sprouts.
Let's go to LSU Clemson. This is it. Klubnik against Nussmeier.
You know, again, Anthony, now all everyone's been talking about is just the entire thing with how Brian Kelly, I think it's 0-5, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, that line is up to 4.5.
It keeps creeping up every day.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, LSU's lost 5 straight opening games. Now, and Clemson hasn't been much better. They've lost 3 or 4. This is just this would be to me, right, again, that's, I guess, obviously the Texas game are the 2 probably most marquee games, I guess. But I'm really looking forward to watching this one. Klubnik to me is a guy that he's the opposite, Anthony. You know, we talked about Carson Beck, right? How I was like, oh, this guy, the way he was hyped up, I'm like, all right, maybe there was a true NFL high pick. And then when I watched him last year, I was like, oh my God, this guy, I mean, was flat out bad. I thought he really held Georgia back. When I first watched Clay Klubnik, I'm like, I was like, man, he really didn't impress me. But the more I watched him last year, I think he's really good. I like this Clemson team. Dabo's kind of been very stubborn and going into the portal, which is probably
the whole thing's a referendum on him. This is his revenge tour. Watch, it's all about
Clemson. Look, Clemson's my biggest investment this year in college football.
Right.
Take that what you want. I have them to win the ACC, have them over 9.5 wins, have them win the national championship. So obviously I'm on the Clemson side here, but I respect LSU a lot. I actually lean LSU over 8.5 wins also. But I think this is going to be a great game, but I think Clemson finds a way to win it. I think it'll be a little bit lower scoring than people think because I really think Clemson's defense is outstanding.
Brain, when I look at these numbers, like, can you explain this to me? Like, because this number keeps creeping up. And when you look at the percentages, then all the money, everything's coming in on LSU. Why is Vegas still creeping the points up?
Okay. I'll put it to you like this. If I told you that I don't think Saquon Barkley is playing this week, and if Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni said he's definitely playing, and there was 100 people like me telling you he's not playing, but Nick Sirianni and Howie Roseman said he's playing, he's fine. Which would you say had more? If 100 people said like me, but there was 2 people who told you he's playing, you probably would take the 2 people who say he's playing that know better versus me, right? Similar thing. It's who's betting it, not necessarily the money, but who's betting it. When a respected syndicate comes in and bets a game, even if it's for less money than the entire world's putting up, they respect the who more than the amount a lot. And
so are they trying? They're trying to like balance the syndicate money.
Well, it's like, and again, I used to a guy who I was very impressed.
He is part of the
almost started this
That's why
industry.
he's in the shadows.
He was like but he was the original godfather in this industry, and he basically told me because he ran a sports book, and he basically said he would never care taking that opening bet. He that the best bettor, Billy Walters, the best bettor in the world, bet it for him because he's like, I know I had the right number, and I don't care if the world's betting the other side. I know if Billy Walters had it, I know that I have the right number because he's the best sports bettor in the world. So when people do that and they see where the money's coming in and if it's coming from a respected group, if it's coming from like recreational bettors the other side, they're not going to care as much.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It's like if you're hitting 17 in blackjack, you may win sometimes, but it's not a long-term winning play.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else on Saturday strikes your fancy?
No, I think we basically touched on, most of the, good stuff, so to speak.
By the way, take Arizona against Hawaii. Hawaii's horrible. Yeah. I watched them.
Anthony, this one I got for okay. I laid 14. That's up to now, I think 18, 19. But the quarterback for Hawaii, that's what it comes down to in this one. If he does not play, I think the power rating difference between their quarterbacks now was like 6-7 points. This could really get ugly. Hawaii got Alejado plays or not. If he doesn't play, I think Hawaii is one of the worst teams in football.
No, they stink. They're horrendous.
They were fortunate to be. I watched it too.
They're horrible, and they won.
Horrible.
With a place kicker who taught himself on YouTube how to kick.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. All right. And then a couple last ones. Sunday doubleheader. Vatech and the South Carolina Sellers. The Sellers is going to be a stud, baby, playing that Vatech, the Hokies.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, Sellers is, really, really good. This is a tough game for me. I respect South Carolina. I trust them a little bit more here. This is not a game I bet. This is not. I thought the number was sharp. I thought the number was right. And again, it's sitting at around, I think, 7.5, 8-ish. That's what I made it. I think South Carolina gets home with the win, but I'm not anxious to lay that many points. Game's a pass for me.
I think they're better coached, South Carolina.
No question. I agree with that 100%.
He's really good. The number's high, though.
Yeah, it's a big number.
I agree with that 100%.
All right, then Sunday night, Catholics, convicts. Let's go, baby. Irish against the U. Irish.
Go Irish.
Yeah.
I mean, CJ Carr, right? That's what it's going to come down to. Like what? Yeah, I think so. To me, and it's funny, this is the stuff, and you sometimes you would hear, like, it would always annoy me. You'd hear like old-time handicappers saying, "Oh, Notre Dame's lost like 6 straight games in Miami. They just can't win these games, and they've gotten killed in all these games." Well, going back 20 years ago, I don't really know how that's relevant, right? I just don't find that stuff relevant. Now, Notre Dame has struggled in the past at Miami, but I could care less. I'm looking at this team. Notre Dame's, again, a team I'm very bullish on. I think they're really, really good. They're obviously really well coached. Again, if Carr's just decent, I just think Notre Dame is definitely the right side here. Again, not a huge Beck fan. I think Notre Dame gets it done. Now, I think it'll be close, but I think Notre Dame's the right side. I think Notre Dame gets it done. Again, if you want this, do it now before it gets to 3. Right now, Parks has 2.5. There are some 3s out there. I would tell you now, this is a game I would not bet up post. If you like it now, I'd bet Notre Dame right now.
Yeah. All right, and the last game of the weekend on Labor Day evening is TCU against the Tar Heel Belichicks. I mean, how do you even look at this game? Like who knows what they're going to look like, North Carolina?
Yeah, I mean, listen, TCU's team, I bet their season win total over.
Huh?
I did. I bet TCU season win total over. Now, this line opened, guys. This guy opened North Carolina being the favorite. Okay. So this has been another really big move.
Yeah.
I don't think North Carolina is that good. I know. I think they have a great coach. I know they have a great coach. Only way I can look is TCU, but obviously, I obviously, as most respect as someone could have for Belichick, but even with the line move, I think TCU gets it done. I think TCU's pretty good, but again, obviously,
I don't know how he's going to come in and think and going to win right away.
It's going to be hard, but they have an easy schedule. If you look at their schedule, their schedule was pretty easy
too. Like, I could see him having like an awful year, and people go, "Oh, he lost," and then coming back like loaded the following year.
Well, he didn't do great in the portal, so like I followed that. Like he didn't clean up like I thought he was going to. In the
the
portal when he came in.
Oh right, like,
I thought he was going to like dominate it. He missed on a lot of guys that like visited. I know a lot of top guys that visited and went elsewhere. So like he was on the short list and didn't get.
That's fair.
So I think obviously he's the better coach, but like they don't have the talent right now. So we'll see. No. I mean, I don't know enough about TCU to say anything, but I'm just saying I know UNC missed in the portal big time.
I like the Horned Frogs.
I hope he does well. I want the drama.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for it too. Yeah, I'm rooting for him. I'm actually rooting for him. I really am. Actually, maybe that sounds weird, but I am.
No, I got you. What about anything baseball? How about the Phillies last night, baby?
Well, yeah, I had Kyle Schwarber under 4.5 home runs minus $1.40. That was incredible. It's funny. My dad's 85th birthday party was last night, so we all went out to dinner.
Oh,
Mr. Freiberg. Yes, exactly. And he had 3, and my dad was so excited. He's like, "Oh my God, he has 3 home runs." He was so happy. And then, like, he hit his 4th. My dad, you would have thought he won the lottery. And I'm driving back, and his 5th at bat against the position player.
Yeah, Bruhan.
I was like, oh my God, because no one's ever hit 5. I mean,
no,
hitting 4 home runs, it's only happened. You think about
21 times.
How many perfect games have there been, Anthony? Do you know? Which is more rare?
I do. It's more rare. It's 24 perfect games. It's more
PG,
rare
I
for
love
the
you,
4
man.
home runs.
And 3
there you
this
go.
year.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's
Suarez,
crazy.
Kurtz,
and the rookie
Schwarber.
Kurtz.
And the Phillies have a couple of that 18. The Phillies have like 4, right?
4. Yeah.
So that's a big number for
Well,
Philadelphia.
Schmidt, I remember Mike Schmidt did it in 1976, I think.
Yeah, at Wrigley Field with the wind blowing out.
I remember that. I actually remember.
Drive out of here, Michael Jackson.
Those were the best days. But I'm gonna tell you a couple quick plays, guys, before I let you run. Carlos Rondon going against the Chicago White Sox, 16-7, 8-3 his last 11, under 2.5 earned runs. White Sox not a great lineup. Again, he's been doing this over 2 out of 3 times, going against a below average lineup. I'm taking my chances. And then it's interesting, Anthony. And I know we talked about it, Anthony. The kid McLean, and you said when you watch, like, oh my God, you were nervous. He looks great, and obviously he pitched like the most incredible game ever against the Phillies. They're comparing the guy to Dwight Gooden now. Do you see what they called up today?
Yeah, Jonah Tong.
Exactly, Jonah Tong. Now, again, I understand minors doesn't necessarily translate.
This kid's got ridiculous stuff.
113 innings. Listen, everyone listen to the show.
Yeah, I
113
saw the
innings.
Yeah.
58 hits.
Yeah.
58 hits, 130 innings. I couldn't do that against freaking newborn infants. And 179 strikeouts. I took under 4.5 runs in the 5-inning line. Yuri Perez, one of my favorite pitchers as well. I don't think there's going to be 5 runs scored in that. Had to lay $1.40. Gladly did it.
What's his strikeout total?
Let me pull that up. Because again, the
you got to get some bargain, though, because he's a rookie.
And he's probably on some innings restrictions.
Yeah, he's probably going to be. I mean, I'm guessing
because he's been throwing 5.
Hops, we're going to get 5 innings, like at most.
4 or 5,
right.
I'm trying to bring it. It's funny. Of course, right now my computer is acting slow. It's actually a good question. I mean, those strikeout totals that he has are just unbelievable.
Over 5.5.
5.5.
It's minus 167.
Sheesh. Wow.
Yeah, but guess what? Like, that's a good play because he's going to go 5.
Go over 6.5, you get plus 120.
He's going to go 5, and he's going to wind up with striking out 8. Like, I can say it.
Yeah.
That strikeout rate is just,
no
strikeout rate is insane.
McLean had some crazy movement the other night.
Dude, I don't think I've seen a strikeout rate that good ever.
And then, I was telling Phyllis, and he's like,
that movement.
Cosmosian's here again.
I heard you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Anytime.
I got to ask you guys a quick question. Are you? And I remember, Anthony, and again, I kind of wrote the Mets off, and then they bring up these 2 kids. You're like,
I know.
I'm like, man, it's like you were saving this the entire time. It's like if the team's introducing their best 10 players and the first 8 stink, and then they announce like LeBron James and Luka Doncic is our next 2. You're like, oh, okay, they actually do have 2 good guys. I feel like that's what the Mets did. They like sandbagged the entire thing. Then they bring up these 2 kids. You're like, oh my God, now this is a different
just hoping Mets
a different world.
Ready for it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it translates over the long haul.
I hope not. I certainly hope not. I can't stand the Mets.
We all hate them. By the way, Brain, there's a kid going who's really good too, Peyton Toll from the Red Sox.
Just called up. Hey, VG, VG, you've been following my team, right?
Oh, I know. He's got the big bounty.
He was there when I put it in.
Red Sox,
right? You were there with me, right?
Yes, I was there.
The Red Sox bet.
You thought they were getting somebody. Who was it?
I thought they were going to get a dominant starter.
Yes,
which they did. They got Crochet, and I thought they would get a really good hitter, and they got Bregman. But what I didn't count on, now again, maybe this is just dumb luck, which probably is. They trade away their best hitter in Devers, and they've just been. They're the only team in baseball a contending team that did not get a player in the trade deadline. The only team that said, you know what, we're not going to try to improve our team. We don't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
I can't stand their ownership.
He's unbelievable.
He's a good ball player.
He's crushing the ball.
He really is.
Great. And but they've been for it. Have you seen what Aroldis Chapman's done this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's had a career year, and the guy's a borderline Hall of Famer.
I know.
He's allowed to run, I think, in 30 innings. He's allowed to hit in like 17 innings.
Yeah, no,
He's having buzz that they might move him at the deadline.
Yeah.
There was buzz because a lot of the contenders, they were kind of saying they're staying pat. People
They're
were
a bad ownership group, man. I don't get it.
I can't stand them. I cannot stand them.
No,
I will never root for them again after this year.
They blew it. But the kid Peyton Toll's good.
Well, what a matchup today. Him versus Schemes.
Yeah.
This is a great matchup. I can't wait to see
I thought you'd be
it.
all over the under on this one.
Well, what I did bet was Schemes not to allow a run in the first inning minus 240. I'm always going to lay 240 with Paul Schemes not to allow a run. But I definitely lean under for sure. Because Schemes to me is terrific. I feel 100% confident in him. Now, again, the Boston kid, Anthony, I looked at it. I want to do it. I want to do it because, again, and it's like laying about $1.20, I believe. Actually, on the Bet Park site, it's 3.5 plus 112. If it was 4.5, I would have done it. I like the Mets one better.
Yeah, I get it.
Right.
I get it. I just look at that. Like the Pirates lineup is trash.
Garbage.
Straight up trash juice.
Yeah, garbage.
If you want to roll in the trash juice with me this weekend, Brain,
I'm
looking at that Toledo Kentucky game. I am so out on Kentucky this year with this 7th-year quarterback. So give me the Rockets plus 10.5.
Is it now 10.5?
Yeah, that's what I just saw in the Bet Parks, I think.
Oh, that line's gone up then. Okay. That's because it's funny. It's interesting. That game's really been an interesting game. It was at like 10.5, went down to 7. There was a lot of Toledo took a lot of money to make it go down. So I didn't try to went back up that way. I think Kentucky stinks.
I got a Kentucky guy.
I'm out on this quarter. I'm out on 7th-year players.
I just showed him. I get a guy on the weekend when I do the national show. I got a guy in Kentucky who's like all in about Kentucky football.
I got
not this year, isn't
prep receiver there, David Washington.
The guy's like 40 playing quarterback. I'm out on Kentucky.
Did you hear about this kid from Lycoming? This guy?
No.
He's 58 years old.
Wait, how old?
58.
Shut up.
Yeah, my buddy Boo played at Lycoming. And
Fish Winky?
He's 58.
Is it Venus Williams?
and he's playing offensive line.
What?
Yeah, he's a great story.
Way.
Yes.
Is it Baldy out there?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, he's got eligibility.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a wild story.
Tom Cleo.
That's
Tom
insane.
Cilio.
Yeah. At Lycoming. Great story. I want to get him on the air.
That's amazing.
It's a great story.
That is a great story. That is a great story. I can't wait to watch it when you get him.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
He's older than his coach.
That's wild, man.
It's fantastic. My brother, we love you, buddy.
Appreciate
have a
you guys.
great weekend, man. We'll be texting. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Danny D is going to join the Fox Sports Radio crew.
Outstanding. I look forward to it.
I have to bring one every Saturday morning, too.
Love it.
So it's cool.
Be good, guys.
Everybody knows him. Nationwide. All right. This is fun.
Hey, fun day. I got to run to lunch.
That's right. You got lunch. Where are you going?
Charlie, and then I got to head to the game.
Oh, with Charlie?
Yeah, then I'm heading up to Baltimore.
Where you going? Same spot?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll go.
I'm heading over there now. I'll let you know.
All right. Yeah, let me know. Text me. All right, baby.
My boy.
See you, brother.
There he is. Weekend. My man, Danny D.
Good luck tonight.
Yeah, you guys know. Go PC, baby.
Penn Charter, brother. Back in the day?
Yes.
Oh, we're way late today.
Yes. This is a quick one.
We had fun. I could go all day today.
Skip the intro? All right. I just went this. I like the Bull. I see him at the ballpark, at the Bulls barbecue, all that stuff.
Love the Bull.
Right? The Bull's good. I didn't know he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated back in the day. The Phillies Bull ahead. He's 26 years old here. He would finish runner-up in National League MVP voting for the second time in 3 seasons. The Bull.
I had that
Sports
issue.
Illustrated.
Yeah, I got that issue somewhere in one of my.
Kind of miss the stirrup socks a little bit every now and then.
Yeah. I'm with you. Andrew, great job today, baby.
Let's work,
All
Andrew.
right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Rick, thanks for hanging with us. We love you guys. Have a great weekend. Labor Day weekend. Enjoy, man. All right. We'll see you for a big week next week. Eagles, go Birds!
We all silly like the mayor.